KFAN.com. Presented by Builders and Remodelers.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
This is Beaverville. Come on in.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know where the day was.
Fast forward ahead.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Super duper, gang. Yeah! Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
Line is waiting, fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder, there's lightning in your stride.
Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show, Friday, August 22nd of 2025. I'm Corey Cove. That's Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. There's Zachary Helverson. There's the gentleman, John Kriesel.
Hey!
And live from Las Vegas, Nevada, the fans, Christopher Hockey.
What's up, Chris?
Good morning.
What's up, players?
He's in my heaven, Circa.
Yes,
I've been
correct.
jealous listening to your fun out there, seeing the group texts.
Yeah.
But I know last year I had extra FOMO because I was not in Circa Survivor. This year I am in Circa Survivor.
Yeah. You got this?
Yes.
You think you got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I talked to the vice president of operations out here yesterday.
Mike Palm, or?
That's right. Yeah, that's the dude, man. Yeah. And we were talking about Circa Survivor and how popular it's gotten and how Survivor itself has gotten so exciting, but specifically this one. And I don't know. All you got to do is, not lose a game, and then you win a lot of money, Chris. I think you can do this, man.
We will see.
How far did you get in the past?
In regular one locally, not much because I didn't have a lot of money on the line, so I didn't pay that close of attention. And this one's different because to make it interesting and thin it out, Thanksgiving and Black Friday are 1 week. They're their own week. And then Christmas Day is its own week.
Oh, damn.
So strategically, you've got to be smart, especially this year. You've got Detroit, Dallas, and Kansas City playing on Thanksgiving and Christmas Day. So you can't burn those too early. You've got to be really strategic. So,
what's the buy-in for
$1,000
Circa Survivor? It's $1,000.
Yep, $1,000.
You can hire a proxy
per person. Yeah,
right.
that's
The whole proxy service. It's $100 for the proxy, so it's $1,100 for the entry, and then and I'm splitting it with the guy who goes down there to deal with it. So he set everything up. I didn't have to do a thing, and then we'll talk each week, figure out our plan, and he has a lot more experience in it, so it's a good way of getting my my feet wet, per se, my rubber feet.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't rust. So yeah,
that's awesome, man.
Different way to think for sure. I'm excited.
$15 million guaranteed for the winner. Could be you, Crease.
And he last year, because it was a bloodbath, everyone picked Cincinnati right off the bat. So week 3, he survived through week 3, and most of the entries had already been eliminated because there were 2 big upsets. I think Baltimore and I think Cincinnati in the first 3 weeks had lost. So he sold his pick for $30,000.
Oh, wow.
So he turned around, and people had FOMO and they wanted to buy in after the fact because you can buy someone else's entry too if they want to sell it. $30,000.
That's cool. I never
and he
thought about
regretted
that.
it. He regretted it. He's like, I still wanted to be in. And of course, he kept playing in his mind, and he would have lasted a while longer. So the implied value would have gone up quite a bit. But I said, dude, if someone offers you a 30x return, you're taking it. You got to do it.
In my mind, I always last longer too, though. You know what I mean?
Same.
Like,
Of course.
reality, it's probably not going to happen.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Chris, you were getting talked about on national radio an hour ago.
What?
What?
Because Ben Maller, who does the overnight show here on the Fan, the Fox Sports radio show, Ben Maller is in Las Vegas because he's doing some Maller meet and greet, I believe, tomorrow. But so many of our listeners were telling him, hey, go walk across the street because the guy from the morning show in Minneapolis is at Circa. And apparently he got that message so many times that he's like, maybe I'll go meet him. Because it sounds like he just likes meeting other radio guys. So technically, I don't think said your name, but just kept saying I might go walk over and meet the guy from Minneapolis.
That's pretty cool.
Sweet.
I got a couple of texts and tweets about that too, and we're just there's so many radio guys here. It's the ultimate contest weekend, they're calling it. So they flew a bunch of people out here, and they have a radio row. And I was yesterday the only morning show on, but today, to my left, above me, 97.1 The Ticket, which I think that's Dallas, is broadcasting live up there right now. And of course, they got the fantasy football dudes we were talking about yesterday doing their television show to my left as well. But
Those
how about
guys.
this? Yesterday, I'm hoping, and I didn't get a chance to talk to him, but I'm hoping that my son was driving around in Seattle yesterday and just out of nowhere was listening to me on the radio with the midday guy on the radio station in Seattle, because he had me on talking about Sam Darnold, their new quarterback, our old quarterback. I don't know if you guys do this very often, but if you're ever on with a real sports radio guy and they start asking you questions and you're on the spot and you're like, yeah, man, yeah, you're right. Ant is great at shooting 3 points. And I think you're probably right. I think this is the guy who's going to be the one who takes us to the promised land, the best guy in the world. And then he starts asking you questions about Sam against the zone defense. You're like, this is the zone. It's a tough thing when you got a zone.
But remember, Chris,
That's awesome.
remember Sauce's stall technique. If you get asked a question and you're not sure what to say, just go, well, I think the thing about that is, and then that'll give you 4 or 5 seconds to go, oh, my God, what am I going to say to this guy? So is that, that wasn't Softy, but is that Softy's radio station?
Exactly. That's
Seattle
exactly
one?
right. Yeah. He's the new midday
Right
guy.
on.
He's really cool. He's one of the guys, though, man, who's he does the midday show all by himself, which I respect. 3 hours by
Holy
himself.
smokes.
Right?
Oh, my God.
Completely tough. But he's also one of those guys who's like, can you believe that they are going to start Sam Darnold at quarterback?
I just can't
and I'm
do
like,
that.
Yeah, dude, I'm with you. It's something else, like Sam Darnold. I kept going like this. Who, me? Me do what?
Correct.
I don't get the bit. I don't know what's
A lot of
really
people are
good guy.
talking about that.
Yeah, it was the craziest thing. But I did my best to stay up with him.
So where you're sitting right now, is it the tables inside the sports book?
That's exactly right. Yeah.
Okay, so to your left is the VSON studios, upper left, right?
That's exactly right. Yeah,
Yep.
that's right. Right to
So
my
that's
left.
where we're going to be sitting, Paul. Right in
Yeah.
those, we got one of those tables reserved for October. We've never sat in the tables.
November.
We've sat in those chairs. Oh yeah, November. We've sat in the chairs.
Yeah,
It
I
is
got a
just
booth.
heaven.
Yeah, the booths are sweet.
The
We're
booth's
going to
cool.
hammer and it's all you can eat, all you can drink. And we have
that
Tim
right?
Nelson with.
Yeah.
So we're going to get our money.
So we're going to get sued.
They might actually end that deal halfway through the day.
I am really. I spent some time yesterday. I was the probably the oldest guy at the stadium swim yesterday, and
Fantastic setup.
dude, it's so cool. And I watched the Twins just get destroyed.
Good.
I watched 3 innings of the Twins game, and I'm like, what is going on? They're as bad as everybody tells me they are.
Yeah,
I was
it
ready
is.
to talk on Seattle radio and go, oh my God, can you believe?
And then say, the Savannah Bananas could beat the Minnesota Twins.
Exactly,
Best
yeah.
tweet of the day yesterday, Paul. Good job.
Thank you.
But today, I said it yesterday on the show, guys. It's true. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. today, open bar for us radio nerds at Stadium Swim. Open bar for 6 hours for radio people. Can you
It's
imagine?
awesome. Yeah.
That's sweet.
If it was 2016, I would be down there and they would ask me to leave.
Dude, I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you, I'm going to drink enough Jägermeister today to be walking around going up to people and going, can you believe?
That's so great.
Radio Row is an interesting experience. It really is. Again, I did a bunch of them with Gerdzie at the Final Four. It's just a weird group, man. Again, a lot of them are so performative. They're so over the top. Like Chris just said, they care a lot, but then they even lean into. They think they're doing Shakespeare in the Park, right?
Yeah, well said.
The one guy that Gerdzie and I always reference, the guy that sat behind us. I think he was from Cleveland. I remember we called him
Joe.
Yeah, we called him Cleveland Joe, even though his name wasn't Joe. But he was like the Joe Nelson of Cleveland because he just loved sports so much.
Loved it.
And he was the guy that was, I think it was when Duke was in the Final Four, and he was like, Kyrie Irving has to play like Kyrie Irving. Yeah. We're like, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
And he was serious. He wasn't doing a bit, right? It was just like, so he has to play well and he has to be himself. Wow.
Dynamite.
How do I get this podcast? How do I download it?
Dude, I had a moment where I embarrassed myself. Luckily, it was off the air because he was done talking to me. And, of course, and again, really great guy and knows way more about sports than I do. But after we were done doing the interview, I walked over and got myself a drink and was walking back, and he walked up to me and goes, oh, I forgot to ask you, how is Harrington? And I go,
Former St. Paul police chief?
I go, I think that's how you say it. How do you say it? Hetherington. And I go, yeah. And he goes, the defense coordinator from the Gophers. He's with we got him in Miami now.
Oh my
University of Miami.
God! Oh my God! And you're like, I have no idea who you're talking about.
I go, tough guy. Tough guy. He's going to bring in toughness to that defense. Tough defense. And he goes, oh, we need that. I go, well, I'll tell you. And then I was racking my brain to remember Miami last year in college football. And I was like, yeah, I don't think he'll let happen to you guys what happened against Florida last year. And he goes, we kicked the crap out of Florida last year. You mean Stanford? I go, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Of course I meant Stanford, sure.
I meant Stanford.
Obviously.
And then you grab your phone and go, oh, I got to take this call.
Yeah,
See you later.
sorry. Me do one?
Yep. Kevin O'Connell's calling real quick. Hold on, I got to talk to you later.
I looked up, I go, can you believe I got a call from my daughter?
But isn't it weird because if you went to a locomotive convention and everybody was there to talk about trains, right. And then off the air somebody came up and be like, "Man, how about those new cabooses?" And you were like, "I don't care."
Yeah.
I know.
They'd be like, "Then why are you here?"
Yeah,
so
correct.
I love that you have to just lean into it and be like, the defensive coordinator, you're gonna love him.
He's
Great
tough.
deal. The guy that asked you that question could have been that defensive coordinator. You wouldn't have known the difference.
I'm gonna guess because one of the things that's cool is the radio people who've walked up to me and found out who I am and what I do have been like, you guys are kicking A-word in Minneapolis. It's unbelievable. I got to believe my buddy from Seattle was talking to his radio guys last night when I was at Buck Cherry. He was at the radio get together and going, the guy from Minneapolis doesn't know anything about sports at all. He thought I said Joey Harrington.
Yeah.
How do they have a 30 share?
Yeah. And I was like, I literally, for one moment when he mentioned Hetherington, or however you say his name, mentioned to me, I was like, did Joey Harrington sign with somebody?
Maybe.
The former Detroit Lions quarterback is back on somebody's team. There's no damned way.
All right, again, God dang it. Again, somebody help me. I don't know which one was which. I think St. Croix Meadows, the dog track, was Wishbone, the bone that went around that the dogs chased.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure the Dells, Creasel, I think the Dells back in the day when they had a dog track, the rabbit that went around the track was Harrington. And the guy would go like, here comes Harrington. And the crowd would go nuts. Of course, I was like 7. I'm like, yes, Harrington. And the dogs would chase the rabbit around. I would have my $2 on the race. Loved it. Loved it, dog racing. Just treat them better.
There's
Love the
Harrington
dog
right there.
race. Yeah, that was probably Harrington.
That's who he was talking about.
I think
What's
it was
going
the
on with
Dells.
Harrington? Somebody's chewing on him right now. I don't know. Can you believe a dog caught Harrington? It's unbelievable.
By the way,
But
Joey
see, that's part of
Harrington
the-
is 46.
That's
what I
part
was
of
like,
the fun, Chris,
Yeah.
though, is when you're there alone. See, if I think something's funny, I don't care if other people do.
Right.
You're there having a great time. You get the bit. Other people don't. That makes it more fun.
Dude, you should have seen me at the Buck Cherry concert last night. So our guy Dave Windham,
The
I found
best.
out yesterday because the Scorpions are still playing at Planet Hollywood doing their residency, right? And they're doing make good shows because last year the lead singer got sick. And I saw the Scorpions. I told you guys about it. It was kind of made me sad because they're old and especially Klaus, it was hard to watch them. So I was like, yeah, cool, whatever, that's great. And then I found out Buck Cherry was the opening band. I had no idea. And that is my band. They're my Grateful Dead. I know. But so I find out. I send Windham a text. He's like, sure, you got it. So he gets me the single fantastic seat in VIP right behind general admission on the floor there. So I got great seats, right? And everybody else is waiting for the Scorpions. I'm surrounded by pretty people, and you guys got to know, man. I'm just like, I'm singing it. I'm that guy sitting, in the fancy people row last night. I like you were just saying, Chris. I'm like, I don't care. I love this band. I know every word to every one of these songs. I'm by myself. I'm having a good time, and I did. It was awesome.
That's what matters.
Yeah, good for
I
you,
watched
man.
one song from the Scorpions and hit the road. It was a perfect night.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's
right.
awesome. Good for you, Hogs Daddy.
Can you believe?
Can you believe that football season is less than 2 weeks away?
Hey, we got a game tonight, brother.
No, we don't.
Yes,
Yeah, we do.
Yes,
we have a
do.
bunch of games tonight, Hogs.
There will be
Tonight.
people betting on it at that sports book.
100%.
We got. Let me tell you what the line is right now. As I'm looking at it, it says, okay, they're
Get those
in,
goggles on.
Yeah, I know, right? Vikings, and then below the Vikings is Titans, and it says -4 beside the Titans. So that means the Vikings are giving them 4 points.
Other way.
Yeah.
Other way.
that the Vikings are 4-point underdogs, so they're getting 4 points.
Yeah.
So the Tidians are the favorites.
Are the favorites?
Yeah, the Tidians are the favorites. Yeah.
Okay, and the over/under looks like it's 37.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, and looks like the Vikings are plus 160.
That's just money line.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just to win without points.
No points. You just have to win.
Great. So that's what's going on.
Sports gambling's the best.
7 o'clock local time tonight.
Same.
Can you believe the Vikings are not favored against the Tidians? Can you believe it?
The Tidians. Love it.
Good first segment, Sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice
thanks to
job.
my-
Can
thank
you believe
Can you
the Gunner
believe-
Helmet is sponsoring this segment?
And you can find it all you need at gutterhelmetmn.com. They're the absolute best. The leaves are going to come down soon. Don't let your gutters get filled with them. If you have Gutter Helmet, you don't have to worry about it. Gutterhelmetmn.com.
I wish PA did dog track announcing as well.
yeah.
Just, here comes Harrington.
I can see it
I would
tonight.
pay
I think right as the Titans walk on the field, he's going to go, here come the Tidians.
According to Wikipedia, Wisconsin had 5 dog tracks.
Of course they did.
Dairyland Greyhound Park in Kenosha, something called Fox Valley Greyhound Park, Geneva Lake, St. Croix Meadows, of course, that was the one in Hudson, and then with the Wisconsin Dells ones I referenced, Lake Delton, from 90 to 96. God, I missed that place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just treat them like kings and let them race.
Let them race. Eat
Let
and
them
feed
race.
well. Let them run.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
Hardworking people need a hardworking candy bar. Packed with peanuts and filled with golden caramel, Payday is definitely working hard for you. So grab one now to power you through the day. Payday. Peanut Caramel Bar. Get to it.
Hey, Twin Cities, it's Chris Hockey here. Why choose Builders and Remodelers to install your new siding? Well, that's pretty easy. Builders and Remodelers has all the top siding brands available in a variety of styles and colors, even custom colors. Their consultants will help you design anything from a simple re-side to an extreme makeover. Your new siding is installed by professionals from a company with over 70 years of experience. And the warranty is incredible. And right now, qualified buyers get 5 years, no interest, or save 20% off your entire project. Go to buildersandremodelers.com today.
This Sunday, iHeart presents the Big Three Championship between the Miami 305 and the Chicago Triplets. This epic fight for the title pits Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson against Montrezl Harrell. In their regular season meeting, Montrezl exploded for 28 points and dominated the Chicago win. Can Beasley and crew win the rematch when it counts the most? The action starts with the Big Three's 8th annual All-Star Game, featuring Dwight Howard, Greg Monroe, Jordan Crawford, Jonathan Simmons, and more. The no-holds-barred action starts Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific on CBS.
It's Meat Sauce here from my friends at Sana Supply Company. You can find them at the Minnesota State Fair in the Home Improvement Building. You can ask them all the questions you want to ask them about their great saunas. I have one. It's outstanding. Check them out at the Minnesota State Fair or online at SaunaSupplyCo.com.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is coming back to Las Vegas, September 19th and 20th. Streaming live only on Hulu. Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. Get your tickets today. AXS.com.
This summer, make every drive feel like a getaway. The Golden Opportunity Sales Event is on now, and it's your perfect chance to step into the Lexus RX, where cutting edge meets summer-ready style. With its chiseled lines, signature spindle grille, and sleek LED lighting, it turns up the heat before you even hit the road. Summer, unfortunately, won't last forever, but great style, well, that's timeless. The Golden Opportunity Sales Event, now through September 2nd at Lexus of Wayzata and Lexus of Maplewood.
Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search in U Metal Radio, and make it your next preset.
Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. Fall for a brooding duke, dive into a steamy romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas, or find the perfect rom-com from Lily Chu. Start listening free when you sign up for a 30-day trial at audible.com.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Allstate.
With your forecast, I'm Corey Hartman. For today, showers and thunderstorms, a high near 77. Tonight, clearing out, a low around 58. Saturday, mostly sunny and breezy, high of 70. Right now, 71 degrees.
Some people just know you could save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Those people are probably saving a carload of cash right now. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
Are you greater than the sun?
Are you greater than the sun that shines on everyone? Black, brown, yellow, red, and white. The sun does not discriminate. Laws and policies cannot remove prejudice and bias from our hearts. The Sun poem can open minds, teach humility and forgiveness, so that we can make the world a better place for the next generation. Help us make a difference. Visit and share worldunityinc.org.
What is hope? Hope to me was just that he would get to come home. I had no idea how hard it would be once he got back.
I wish she'd stop drinking so much. She thinks it's helping, but it's not.
I act like I don't care if he comes to my games, but I hope he does.
I hoped he'd get help. He told me to stop asking. I didn't. Then one day he asked for a ride.
Hope is knowing there are other families just like yours, that the veterans they love got help and recovered. Go to maketheconnection.net and turn hope into action.
This is Minnesota's sports station. FM 100.3, KFXN Minneapolis, St. Paul, the sports leader.
Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. It is Friday, August 22nd, 2025. The initial semifinal later with Sauce, Dav, Greg Swedberg, and Michael J. Mussman III. That's at 8:15 with $97,500 up for grabs. Hey, freaking Ben Maller!
There he is. Hold on.
Look at
Can
Ben
you hear
Maller.
me? Can you hear me?
Yeah. We can hear you.
I only have one headset because iHeartRadio. So I'm going to hand this over to Ben Maller. Stay right there. Hold
Right on, man. This is the best.
Yes.
Oh, dude, Ben.
What's going on, guys, man?
What's up,
this is
smokes?
This is big, dude. This is like a real audience here. I'm not talking to the drunks overnight. This is big time here. Man.
By the way, on behalf of the entire Twin Cities, we apologize for hollering James.
He's your spokesperson. We used to have a bunch of callers. We have a few. We have a lot of people on social media from the fan, but KFAN. But it's like James calls every night, and like half the time he's sleeping by the time we get to him. It's wild.
Yeah, dude. I'm not here to kiss your ass again. You've been one of our lead-ins forever, right? And man, there's so many shows that we have not been thrilled about that are between you and us. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of yours. I listen to you while I shower every morning before I come to work.
I don't want to think about that. I would rather not think about that. Yeah.
I like you because you treat radio how we do. You don't take sports super seriously. You're just trying to have fun. It's an overnight show, man. It's supposed to stay loose and be cool.
Yeah, no, exactly. Listen, and you guys, I mean, your audience is so, as you know, I don't give you big heads, but you guys kill it. And I love radio. I got into radio because I love radio, and I am amazed at the numbers you guys get. I'm jealous, man. I'm talking to Jed who fled in the swamp of Florida, and you guys are talking to the entire state of Minnesota. I'm like, dang, man. And I got to think, I was there, I think, was it last year? I don't even know. The years
at the Mermaid.
Together. Yeah, we were at the Mermaid. I got a speeding ticket, by the way, on the way to the Mermaid, which I'm still upset about. The cop was like 10 years old. He gave me a speeding ticket. But
how fast were you going?
I was going 79. And let me tell you something. So
in a 35?
No, well, I didn't know what the speed limit was. So there was a cop here in L.A., not in Vegas here, but he told me, he said, listen, I got pulled over for speeding. He said, listen, as long as you go 79 and under, you'll never get a ticket in L.A. because everyone drives 85. So for 10 years, have driven 79. I set like an old man, I set my thing to 79. I've never, ever gotten a ticket until Minnesota, until I was – and the funniest thing, guys, so, like, I'm doing overnights. I got a cult following, right? And so – I show up to the Mermaid, and on the way I get a ticket, and then I turn the corner. It was right before I got off the highway there, and they had put my name on the Jumbotron out in front of the Mermaid. I was like, oh, man, I'm a big star. I just got a speeding ticket. I was like, oh, man, what a loser. Man.
You should ask the cop, do you know who I am? See, maybe you would have gotten out of it.
I tried. I got a funny story about this. So I tried that in L.A. I got pulled over on the way to work one time years ago, and the cop always asks, like, where are you going? And I'm like, well, here's my chance. I'm like, I'm going to the radio station. Oh, man. Well, what kind of show do you do? I do a sports radio show. Like, the guy's like, oh, wow. So, and then I give him my name. He asked who I was. I give him my name. And then he says, He said, "Do you know Petros? This guy Petros Papadakis, who's like a TV guy." I was like, "Oh, yeah, I've met him. You know, I got a ticket, so
totally worth it." So we're all big fans of the Howard Stern show, right? We all grew up on on Stern, or in Chris's case, he even worked locally here with the Howard Stern show. I like that you essentially have an overnight whack pack, because like that's essentially what Marcel is, right? There's no difference. Like Marcel would be a whack packer on Stern.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, a lot of these guys, I don't know what it is, because I've been doing this a long time, and like you, we kind of grew up probably around the same age and watching and listening to Stern and stuff like that, and these guys were just attracted to me. I think it's because of the hours more than anything. Plus, you morning guys won't put guys like this on, most of you guys. But no, Marcel, I felt bad. Like, Marcel's, like, he lives in not a great part of Brooklyn or whatever, and he has no joy in his life other than radio. Like, he loves, legitimately loves radio. And it was funny because he calls up, he has nothing to say. Like, he has legitimately nothing to say. Like most of the people that call my show, they have nothing to say. They just want to be on the radio because they love radio. And James, I was doing some stuff in Boston, filling in locally for a couple of years just to make some extra money, because iHeart, I got to make some extra money. So we were talking off the air about our joy of a love of radio. But no, so Marcel called up, and he had literally nothing to say, but he was on the air, and he's like, and so I was like, "What you have for dinner, Marcel?" And he said, "I had Chef Boyardee." I said, "Oh, really? That's the greatest Italian." When you go to Italy, they serve you Chef Boyardee when you go to Italy. It's like most authentic Italian. He says, "Yes, they do." And he got so excited. And from then on, we did this food picks, which people still send me emails. "Why do you do that? It's the dumbest bit in radio." I was like, "Well, just."
I love it.
Yeah. Marcel eats like 4 things, guys. He eats like ramen noodles, Celeste pizza, and now lately, whatever I say, he'll just agree with me. He doesn't even.
Yeah, you'll say. I've listened before, and you'll say something like he had duck scampi, and he'll be like, "Yep."
Yeah. Because he thinks he'll get more airtime if he's nice to me. He thinks I'll put him on
so
for
good.
longer.
It's such a great bit.
Ben, is Mercury currently in retrograde, or have you gotten a recent update?
No, the astrology lady. By the way, she's available if you need astrology.
No, we're good.
I mean, you guys are. I think you're good, so you probably don't need that. But she's gotten on like TV in the Bay Area and all that. Andrea, the astrology lady, who's. She sends me her thing every couple months. She'll send me her guide. So I didn't ask for it, but she'll send it to me.
So what brings you to Vegas, though? You're doing a meet and greet tomorrow?
Yeah. So we're doing a meet and greet here in Vegas. I'm sure you'll stick around, right? You're gonna you give me the thumbs up on that.
You can't wait.
One of my listeners, he knows a guy who knows. So can you do the overnight show? You guys, of course, they'll roll out the red carpet. I mean, but me, I gotta it's crowdsourced. All this stuff. So one of my listeners knows a guy that owns or runs a restaurant here, sports bar near UNLV. So we're doing like a meet and greet and have some fun for a couple hours. And last year we did it. We were here in Vegas last year, and this guy, one of my listeners, who's actually, I think he's from Minnesota, by the way. I think he's from your from Minneapolis. Yeah, his name is we call him Mouthwash Mike because he's a homeless guy. Seriously, he showed up. And I feel bad. I mean, the guy's got legit serious issues, but he showed up and he had a bottle of mouthwash, but it wasn't like the good mouth. Like the good mouthwash is like the green or the blue mouthwash. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This was the yellow, which I didn't know they still made. But it was like the original mouthwash.
Use it to wash out wounds.
Yeah. Well, I guess he has to keep drinking. But he was like, hey, he didn't have anything. The guy was like kind of homeless, and he's like, hey, Ben, I want to show you. I can swim through the fountains at the Bellagio, because he gets arrested at the Bellagio. And it was the funniest because we had one of the executives at the Bellagio was there as well, who was like a listener occasionally. So we had a homeless person swimming at the Bellagio, and we had one of the executives at Bellagio. So interesting.
All right, so tear down the fourth wall. Maybe I'm walking right into a trap. But speaking of yellow liquids, one of your other callers, Doc Mike, who you even mentioned this morning, isn't calling nearly as much as he used to. I don't know where the hell Doc Mike is. Yeah. Doc Mike, over the last handful of years on your show, has mentioned that he drinks his own urine. Yeah. And I like to know, or I like to think that I have a pretty good sense for when somebody's lying. I cannot tell if he's kidding or not, because he's not kidding at all.
No, I've met him. I mean, he was in the thing in Minnesota we did. He showed up there. We had a mock wedding with one of the listeners. He actually moved from Minnesota. But
Spin Cycle Regina, right?
Yeah, Spin Cycle Regina. I think she's in Colorado, but I think she moved again. I don't know. She calls every once in a while and say, I'm alive, and all that stuff. But, Doc Mike, he got me kicked off the radio. We were on The Score in Chicago, and he kept talking about Sammy Sosa. This is years ago. Sammy Sosa and steroids and all this other. I mean, we ended up getting booted off that station. And, I mean, he's nuts. He's legitimately he's on the
he drinks his own urine.
Yeah. And you guys will appreciate this because we all had to do radio during COVID, and all that stuff. So the pandemic when there were no sports going on. And Doc put it on his own plate to book guests for my show during the pandemic. He booked a urine specialist from Colorado, from Aurora, Colorado, as a guest. And I said, Doc, I don't need that. I'm fine. I don't need any. This guy came on the air and he wrote books. And these books, by the way, were like pamphlets. They were little self-published pamphlets. And it was the funniest thing. And the guy it was just terrible radio. But we did it because we had to kill the time. So,
Sauce, would you drink your own urine for this show?
10 years ago, 100%. Now, no.
Ben, we're huge fans, man. It's super cool that you jumped on, man.
Hey, I'm jealous,
big fan of your show.
You guys are absolutely killing it, and I'm lucky I get, like, your leftovers are listening because they get up early, and I get, like, a little taste of the power that you guys have on the radio. So keep doing what you're doing. Seriously, it's great. I'm just going to go wander around. Literally, when I came out, I was doing the show down the street here from Chris, and there was a guy, as I walked out of the radio station, that looked like he was trying to catch a pigeon. I think he wanted to eat it. So it was a really weird situation.
Mike.
Let us know how it turns out.
I'm sure he's a radio caller, though. I'm sure he'll call it.
Thanks, Ben. You're the best, man.
Thanks, guys.
Man.
Appreciate it.
Ben Maller. That's so cool, man. I listen every freaking night to that show.
That's awesome.
So
Crazy.
Good. Such a good show.
Worlds colliding.
Yeah,
worlds colliding.
He's outstanding, man.
Yeah, love
he's
Ben
so
Maller.
good. Yeah.
All right, so we'll talk to Chris in a second as well. We'll check in from Las Vegas. Again, he's in Circa for the weekend, but I think he's coming back, on the midnight flight tonight.
Yes,
and don't
sir.
forget, Power Trip tomorrow at the Minnesota State Fair, noon to 2. Johnny K, you're going to hang out with us?
Yes, sir.
All right, noon to 2 tomorrow at the Minnesota State Fair. Front Page Sports after this on The Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
We have no accidents and no delays. There's construction on 94 in both directions between Franklin and 35W till the end of October. On 494, there's construction both ways between Highway 5 and Pilot Knob till the end of November. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center. This report is sponsored by Speedway. Got one of those days that never stops? Try a stop at Speedway. Refresh your fuel tank, refresh your U-tank, and refresh the vibe with $1 large Big Gulp drinks. Speedy Rewards app required. Valid through 8/26/25. See app for full terms.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey here. Summer, the best season of the year, in my opinion. I get to play all these awesome music festivals all over the country, and I'm logging some serious miles on my Harley. And whenever I do have a weekend off, I'm grilling and chilling with my family and friends. It's the best. And I'll admit, the beers and cocktails flow pretty easy this time of year. But one thing you won't see me do, jump on my motorcycle after drinking. So do me a favor. Do everyone you know a favor. Always remember this. You booze, you cruise, you lose. Ride sober. Ride smart. A message from the Minnesota Department of Public Safety.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Buying, selling, or just living in a home? You can trust Standard Water to fix your radon or mold problems. Standard Water is the radon and mold expert since 1977. Free estimates start at StandardWater.com. StandardWater.com. Standard Water for mold and radon.
Hey, it's Barrero, and I'm a Smart Club member with Standard Heating, and this is your last chance to save. Book your AC or furnace tune-up by September 21st and get $35 off or save $70 when you schedule both. StandardHeating.com. Mention Barrero when you book.
This summer isn't one size fits all. It's build it yourself. Make it yours. Do what you love. At Mall of America, you pick the plans and the budget. From a $10 treat day to a ride-hopping, prize-hunting, retail roaming adventure. Whatever kind of day you're looking for, it all starts here. From thrilling rides to creative play, attractions for every age and interest, and deals and promotions tailored to every budget. Mall of America. Your summer, your way. Plan your visit now at mallofamerica.com.
Modern Sportsman is the premier shooting range and firearm shop in Minnesota, both up in Coon Rapids and down in Burnsville. It's Nordo here, and as a member and longtime customer, I speak to it firsthand. If I want to see something new, I go to Modern Sportsman. Compare brands, Modern Sportsman. I need something that's in stock, Modern Sportsman. I want to try something on the range before I buy it, Modern Sportsman. And if I want to make a deal or a trade, it's Modern Sportsman. You get the point, right? And that's why I use the word premier when I describe my buddies at the Modern Sportsman and themodernsportsman.com.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Gens Ryan Heating, Cooling, Plumbing, and Electrical.
Fan forecast.
Showers likely today, high of 78, dropping down to 58 tonight.
Power Strips on Power Strips. Upgrade those outlets and save $99 on electrical repairs today. Friendly, licensed techs, same-day fixes. Gens Ryan's got the juice. GensRyan.com.
Yeah, I love those guys.
Now back to the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios. It's the Power Trip on the Fan.
Welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. That was Crossing of the Streams, the Power Trip Morning Show, and Ben Maller, which is just so cool.
He's
man.
the best, dude. I love that
show.
That show is so good. It's so funny. It's laid back. It's just amazing.
Perfect vibe for the overnights here on the Fan. A+.
And that was unscripted. That was just off the cuff. You can tell that is an awesome guy.
Yeah, he's just a good dude.
I
Chris,
want
that
to
was
drink
cool,
beers
man.
with that guy.
He actually did walk over and say hi to you. That was awesome.
So I'm sitting here, and I noticed a really, really pretty girl standing there beside a guy, and I didn't know what Ben looked like. Obviously, I had no idea, and I thought maybe that they were just from Minneapolis, and they saw that we were on the air or whatever. So they waited and waited, and he just sat down. He was looking up at the TV screens. And when we went to break, I got up and I walked over. He goes, "Hey!" And as soon as I heard his voice, I'm like, "Oh, it's you!" I had no idea. He goes, "People won't leave me alone. I had to come over and say hi to you guys." So it was pretty cool. And that's, I mean, you ever like? I know this is weird, but like sometimes you run into a guy and you're like, "This guy and I could be friends. That guy's super cool." That's the coolest guy I've met in a long time, man. We had a great talk before we went on the air. Just the best dude ever.
So that's so funny. So Sauce, back me up. Right before the show started, we were talking about how Ben Maller was talking about you. And I go, Chris doesn't want to like talk sports with some rando, but I said the exact same thing, 45 minutes ago. I bet Chris and Ben would get along because they're both old school radio guys. Yeah. They could just swap radio stories for hours. I bet they'd get along really well. It's funny that 45 minutes later, you're like, that dude rocks.
Yeah, that's
what
sweet.
a nice guy.
We were talking, and he wasn't sure like what he could say, what he couldn't say. We just met, right? So he's broadcasting down the street here at the iHeart facilities. And apparently they built this beautiful iHeartRadio facilities and then fired everybody. So it's like there's nobody down there, right? So he's got this beautiful studio, and I'm like, yeah, that checks out. And then he's like, oh, okay, we can talk. And so we started talking. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. But man, and you can tell like he's just working, I mean, you're right, a radio guy, and that was cool. So I think I'm gonna get he and his beloved into the Circa all-you-can-drink party today. So
right on.
That'd be fun. So
that's
it'd
awesome,
be cool
man.
to
That was
able to
cool.
hook him up with something. Yeah, that was cool, man. That was super fun.
Yeah, maybe we should think about some cross-pollination down the road with the Ben Maller program.
Man, that would be a great idea. I dig
Love that guy.
So it sounds a lot more lively this morning, Chris.
Completely, yeah. There are people actually in the sports book here. I just had 3 dudes walk down. They're making bets as we speak, and they said,
"Is there like soccer? Soccer's on TV right now, probably."
No, actually, right now they have their own. To my left, right now, they're actually filming their their live fantasy football show. And I don't know why they're doing it at local time, 4 a.m. in the morning, but they're actually broadcasting it and showing it on the big screens in front of me right now. They're talking about Jackson Dart and the New York Giants.
Wow. Again, why at 4 a.m., though?
I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe they do it now. And I'm waving at myself. I can see myself on the Giants screen.
So that's a Circa bit or VSON?
I'm sure they love it. I think it's a Circa bit, but I think the VSIN by the books is being filmed right now. And
sure. Okay.
Yeah, and then I guess they probably put it out on all their services, but
yep.
I literally don't know why they're doing it right now. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's a good question.
But I guess East Coast is 5 a.m., so maybe it is their morning show, if you know what I mean.
Oh, there you go. That might be exactly the answer.
Yeah.
7 o'clock right now on the East Coast?
Yeah, I can't even imagine what it must be like to watch college football in here.
Oh, pro football is outstanding, Hawk.
Yeah, right?
Oh. It is almost like you were saying yesterday, almost overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
It is for me, it is almost like a religious experience.
Yeah,
just sitting there, the vibe in the room. You get in there. We always get there right when it opens. Yep. Paul and I and Tim and Brent, we're
get
the
there. Group moms, yeah.
And we get settled in, find our seats, play a couple slots, talk about which bets we're going to make.
Right.
We get that money in, and you sit there, and the whole day's ahead of you. You're going to be rich by the end of the day.
10 out of 10.
All is looking up.
Dude, that's so cool. And by the way, Aaron is the point guy here at the Circa. And I said the magic words to him yesterday. I said, you know what? We bring people out from the power trip about once a year. We'd love to bring them to Circa. He's like, let's make that happen.
Hell yeah.
How cool would that be?
Jackpot.
And that is they get it down there. They get it more than any other casino in that town because of Derek Stevens.
Yeah.
Derek Stevens
the guy that owns Maynard's?
He is the guy that he is a multi-millionaire who's a cool guy and likes to gamble. So he gets they ripped that. Used to be the Las Vegas Club and the Glitter Gulch.
Which they still have the Glitter Gulch sign as you come down the stairs over there, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's Vegas Vicky.
Oh, always okay, got it.
Yep.
That's
Glitter Gulch was the nasty strip club.
Butter Gulch was glittering. I swear to God.
No, Butter. Don't say Butter Gulch.
Paul, your hands up.
Vegas Vicky Woodhawk.
100%.
Oh,
have you seen her?
Absolutely.
Yeah, oh yeah, I've seen her. Yeah.
And that he gets it. They get it. It's clean. I want to go to only casinos that check your ID before you get in because it keeps weirdos out, and it's just perfect.
It is. It's pretty cool, man. And so I think we're going to get a hookup there, and I don't know. It's awesome.
Tell them Paul and I are going out in November,
and the power trip's going out in October.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah.
It's gonna be fun,
man,
brother. Let's do this.
All right, let's do front page sports.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. Don't forget about their $7 meal deal. Pizza time just got personal at Holiday. Choose any personal pizza and add a 20-ounce soda or a medium coffee. Make it a $7 meal deal only with our friends at Holiday. Thanks, Holiday.
Thank you, Holiday.
Yeah, Holiday's the best. Love Holiday.
Love it. Hey, who's the lady on ESPN in the black leather dress right now?
I don't know.
We're watching you.
Yeah, we're watching you. You're on on our screen, so not sure.
Blonde-haired lady talking about baseball right now. Tall, skinny, blonde-haired lady wearing a leather dress.
No idea.
Breaking down the Twins, I'm sure.
Breaking down the Cubs right now. By the way, if you
Hawk is the one breaking down the Twins.
Yeah, you better believe it. I am. If you guys get a chance to see any baseball highlights, Corey, there's a very, very funny overthrow from second base to first base in the New York Yankees-Boston Red Sox game. And I don't know anything about sports. Can you believe he overthrew the first baseman? But the funniest thing is the second baseman overthrows the first baseman. It goes into the crowd, and the look on the guy's face is like, who threw that? It's the funniest thing, man. It's the coolest thing. So there you go. That's my sports
The
breakdown.
fan's the one that's confused?
No, the second baseman. He looks like,
okay.
I don't even know who
got
threw
it.
that. I'm not even sure. It wasn't me. Somebody else must have thrown that. Couldn't have been me.
Where do we start? Vikings at Titans tonight, 7 o'clock. The final, thankfully, preseason game of the 2025 season for the Vikings. 5 o'clock pregame, 7 o'clock right here on the Fan. Are you guys, Hawk, you're still, are you going to be on the pregame as well from Vegas or what?
Yeah, so that's at 5:45, right, Saucy?
Yeah, so 3:45 your time.
3:45, yeah. Okay, good. I better set an alarm for
Is that right at the end of the all-you-can-drink fun at Circa?
It might be fun.
It's going to be an interesting time to be on the air.
You might want to be listening because I could have guessed I'm going to say, "Can you believe?" about 4 times.
So that's going to that segment will have 2 absolutely drunk guys and meat sauce.
Brilliant.
That's right.
Brilliant setup.
Mussy.
He's on his way in.
I love Muss.
Yeah, same.
I like giving him
man,
crap,
it's
but I
going to be a
love
fun
Muss.
initials game today. I'm going to check out about 8 o'clock and go back to my room and listen.
And just slaughter yourself.
Seeds 44 and 45. Moving on to the
if
semifinals.
that's what you want to call it. I mean, that's kind of a gross way to say it. But
That is really gross.
You've been slaughtered.
All right, I have a challenge for you fellas, especially Chris, because Chris likes talking sports with Seattle radio stations.
I really do.
NBA 2K26 is out, I think, soon. But yesterday, they unveiled their top 10 rated NBA players on their game. The top 10 for this season. Let's see if you guys can go 10 for 10. Their top 10 rated players for this year's game.
You want
Go.
me to do this by myself, or do you guys want to do it?
Should we start with Hawk?
Yeah.
Hawk, go ahead.
Well, I would say Ant's number 2 or 3.
Ant is number 5.
Wow.
5.
Luka Doncic.
Luka is 4. So far, so good.
Jokic.
The Joker.
Jokic.
The Joker is number 1. Joker's number 1.
AK-47.
He played like 15 years ago. Andre Kirilenko.
He played here.
Play anymore?
No,
not even close.
No, him and Joey Harrington don't play anymore.
Giannis.
Giannis is number 3.
Who's the guy who's in Milwaukee?
That's Giannis.
Oh, okay, that's what I meant.
I saw it yesterday.
Lieber.
No.
SGA.
SGA is number 2. All right, there you have the top 5. Who's 6 through 10? Pepperington?
What?
Yeah, Julius Peppers, for sure.
You nailed it.
Crap.
Charge.
Nope.
Glove Coovey.
Nope. Not Gary Payton.
Who am I forgetting?
3 old guys and 1 really young guy and
LeBron.
1 LeBron is number
LeBron on there?
LeBron's number 7.
I thought he was dead.
That feels a little generous.
I agree.
Denard.
Yeah,
Feels a little high.
Very generous.
Is Denard Spans on there? Nope. Wow.
Troy Williamson.
Nope.
I bet there's is there one name, Corey, that you know for sure that I've never heard before?
No, you've heard of all 4 of these
okay.
people for
All right.
sure.
Okay.
You might not know like what team Jason Tatum plays for, but the
Oakland
4
Raiders.
No. Kevin Durant number 10, Wemby number 9.
Oh wow.
Wemby's.
Yep.
I thought of that, but I didn't,
Yeah.
That's
Tatum number 8, LeBron 7, Steph Curry number 6. Those are your top 10.
I forget about
Steph
Steph.
Curry's still that good too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
when
that's
he's
right. He
healthy.
got hurt in that series with us last year, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Man, look at me dropping sports knowledge.
We were going
Look
to
at
beat that team either way, but that definitely
correct.
helped
Can
to
you
not have
believe?
Steph.
Can you believe?
The Minnesota Twins got swept by the A's 8-3. In yesterday's game, they lost the 3-game series. The Twins had just 5 hits. The A's had 12. Something called Tyler Soderstrom.
Who?
Went 4 for 4. I don't know if I'm saying that last name correctly. Pretty close, maybe.
I had
They
one of
are.
those. You make your own pop at home.
Brilliant.
Oh man, what are SodaStream still a thing?
It's a good
I
question.
wonder if that's still a thing.
I don't know.
They are at the White Sox the next 3, starting tonight
boy.
at 6:40. And the White Sox are terrible, but so are the Twins. Then they're at Toronto Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The Twins are now 58-69.
The Minnesota
Nice.
Twins have played 10 series since the All-Star break. They've won 2 of them.
Wow.
Well, I'm surprised it's even 2.
Embarrassing.
What's dude's name? Mike that I talked to yesterday, Crease? Mike.
Palm.
Yeah, Mike Palm. He's the VP of operations here. You want to talk to somebody who was pissed at the Twins. He's an Iowa guy. Like, again, I'm trying to stay up with all these people who know about sports, but man, was he angry talking about the Twins yesterday.
He knows sports, and hearing him talk about the business side of the sports book there is so enlightening. It's insane. Yeah, just the ins and he can just rattle it off. I mean, it's his job, but you can tell that there's passion there too.
I recorded an interview with him yesterday that I'll chop up and put online so that everybody can hear it online. It's interesting though because I wanted to I didn't know if he set the lines. I didn't know like what a VP does, and he doesn't set the lines, but he does approve. Corey, you'll love this. he approves the big bets.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody comes in and wants to put $4 million on something, he's the one who has to say yes or no. And I never thought about the pressure that comes with that, because you have to decide whether or not you're willing to take the risk you're going to lose that kind of money for your casino. And he did say one time they had a guy come in and put $4 million on a football bet. He didn't tell me, I believe, whether they won or lost, but I think they did accept it. And he did have a guy come in one time and put, I think, $50,000 down on a Chiefs game and turned it into $3 million. So he has to approve big bets like that. Yeah.
So that was a
Well,
sure.
we know a couple of people in that realm where they've had to have bets approved, because obviously it's the same line, but you're talking about a casino's liability, right?
Yeah.
They know that the line is fair, but they're like, do we want to take this kind of risk? Because if we lose this bet, then the whole thing gets wiped away.
Yeah.
So I know a handful of people that have had to wait to get bets approved because of their size. That's pretty cool.
And
That's like the stratosphere of gambling.
Oh, yeah.
He's sweating that then, too, because he essentially is betting on that game.
Yeah, well said, yeah.
So I think he's sitting there. It's obviously very stressful, but that's his ass, ultimately.
Completely.
He's sitting there sweating on that game going, this is going to make it a really good day or a really bad day.
Well, and what I've learned, though, too, Chris, what I've learned, too, and you know this as a guy that's had a handful of sizable jackpots, the other side of it is if that giant liability bet comes in, then all of a sudden that casino is best friends with the person who just won it.
100%.
What do you need, sir? Congratulations on your sizable win. Here's a suite for the next 6 months. Here's your butler. Here's 3 ladies of the night. What else do you need?
You're invited to the radio.
Oh, my God. The red carpet. It gets
Yeah.
rolled out big time if you can spike a big one against a casino. They'll do whatever you need.
Yeah.
Speaking of spiking a big one, I am sure that I saw a lady of the night last night on the escalator going up when I was going down, because she was 70, a 74 on a scale of 1 to 10, and she smiled at me like I had a shot. I'm like, she's got to be a lady.
What time of night was it, Chris?
I just gotten back from Buck Cherry, so it was probably, I'm going to say probably local time 10:30, something like that.
So relatively early in her shift. So you wouldn't have been the first customer, but you definitely wouldn't have been the last.
I ain't never been concerned about that, brother.
Yeah.
What really matters is next. Scores and stats around the world of sports. More of the Power 2 Morning Show after this.
The Fan. Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is back in Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
Streaming live only on Hulu. A weekend full of superstar performances. And keep listening for the next chance to win your way there.
Get your laundry Vegas ready with Arm & Hammer Power Sheets. Just toss in a detergent sheet. No drips, no plastic jugs, no mess. Arm & Hammer is a proud sponsor of the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Clean up before you turn up. Shop Arm & Hammer Power Sheets now.
Minnesota Vikings, Tennessee Titans. Game 3 of the preseason, Friday, on the audio home for Vikings football. FM 100.3 KFAN, The Fan. Powered by Hy-Vee.
Score big at Hy-Vee with the Vikings Victory Bundle. For just $30, you will receive 4 hamburger patties, 4 boneless pork chops, 4 brats, and 4 chicken breasts for just $30. Plus, receive 30 cents fuel saver. Hy-Vee is your official game day headquarters.
Search Fud Around and Find Out with AZ Fudd and listen now.
Luther and LutherAuto.com. Look, everybody in the state of Minnesota loves Luther. 5 years running now, they've basically been voted Minnesota's best. The Minnesota's Best Reader's Choice goes their way yet again. New car dealership won that award. Best body shop won that award. Best used car dealership, service center, automotive customer service. Across the board, Luther wins everything. Because they're just the best. I've been going to them for over a decade. They're absolutely fantastic. And like I just mentioned, it doesn't really matter what you're doing. If you're buying, leasing, trading in, selling your vehicle to Luther, you can do all of those things. It doesn't matter if you're buying tires, getting service. The customer service is outstanding. You're going to be treated the right way. And there's so many options. Again, 45 plus Luther locations. If you know exactly the vehicle you want, buy from Luther. If you don't, start shopping around at LutherAuto.com. Find that location, then get in there, get a test drive, and go buy from Luther. They're absolutely the best. You're going to love them. rockauto.com.
Labor Day at Lowe's means buy one, get one free select interior paint via Visa gift card rebate. Plus, shop 2 for $8 select 2.5 or 3-quart mums. Valid through 9/3 mums offer in-store only. Selection varies by location. Terms and restrictions apply. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details.
If you have been injured in an accident, reach out to the personal injury powerhouse of Schwabel, Getz, and Sieben. Nobody wants to be injured, but if you're in that spot right now and you need somebody you can trust, somebody you can reach out to, a name that you recognize, Schwabel, Getz, and Sieben is the way to go. They've helped so many people here in Minnesota that are in your exact spot, and they are ready to help you. They are local, experienced, and on your side. If you have been injured, reach out to Schwabel.com. That's Schwabel.com, or call 612-377-7777.
Unlock big savings on your next project when you shop.
All right, folks.
Check out Lockley Electronic Door
Hawk, can you hear me?
You'll never have to worry if you forgot to lock your
So just in a quick explainer, everybody. Yeah, this is how we got to do it.
With the use of your smartphone. Keep your home safe and
fourth
secure.
wall breaking
Pick up your
here.
Lockley Electronic Door Lock today. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for more great deals happening.
Here we go.
Now.
Hot.
Hi, my name is Chris Hockey, and I love McDonald's. McDonald's, I love it, and I love the snack wrap, and it's back. It's been 9 years, 9 long years of suffering without the snack wrap. It's chicken, it's cheese, it's lettuce, it's a flour tortilla, and it's delicious. $2.99 at McDonald's, and it's back. Grab them today. Ranch or spicy, what do you like? You want of each? That's cool. I like the ranch ones. Some people like spicy. I'm not a spicy guy, but you might be. That's cool. Get it as a meal deal. Get it as a single one. Just love it as much as I do. You'll love it. It's back with the meal. Of course, you get the fries. You get the Diet Coke. It's the best Diet Coke in the world. You get a snack wrap. Get it today at McDonald's. The snack wrap is back. Grab one today.
Got one of those days that never stops? Try a stop at Speedway and refresh the vibe with $1 large Big Gulp drinks. Get $1 large Big Gulp drinks at Speedway with Speedy Rewards. The convenience stores of Speedway. Valid through 8/26/25. See app for full terms.
Did you know Continental Diamond sells luxury pre-owned timepieces? Renowned brands from around the world, all meticulously refurbished inside and out, and every watch comes with a 1-year warranty. Check out their ever-changing selection at ContinentalDiamond.com or visit them in St. Louis Park. And tell them Paul Allen from The Fan sent you. Continental Diamond is the jewelry store Minnesota adores. It is ContinentalDiamond.com.
Pizza time just got personal at Holiday. Choose any personal pizza and pair it with a 20-ounce soda or a medium coffee. It's the $7 meal deal. Only at Holiday Station stores. Delicious, affordable, and waiting for you.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. I was always curious about those home energy squad visits from Excel Energy. So I finally had them come out to my house, and it was amazing. They checked everything, and they even installed some energy-saving upgrades right then and there. The team was super professional and respectful. They walked me through everything and answered all my questions and really listened to my concerns. And the best part, I'm already using less energy. Seriously, you've got to experience the difference. Go to excelenergy.com/squad to book your home energy squad visit today, sponsored by Excel Energy.
Beat the heat with Hoffman Cooling and Heating. Your comfort is our priority.
It's the Common Man, Dan Cole. Thanks for listening to The Fan when you want, on demand at KFAN.com.
The Fan. Come join us out at the 2025 Minnesota State Fair live from Carousel Park, presented by Mesh, Besher, and Spence. We're broadcasting live through Labor Day. Come buy your favorite fan merch and learn about your shot to be the Mesh, Besher, and Spence Rube of the Day and win Farm Aid 40 tickets and $200 in concert cash. Get the full details now at KFAN.com/fair.
All right, welcome back. John Kriesel is here. Chris Hockey live in Las Vegas at Circa in downtown Las Vegas.
Yeah, it's the ultimate contest weekend, guys. And because they flew me out here, I want to make sure I let people know Circa Million and Circa Survivor is going on now. $21 million in guaranteed prizes are up for grabs. There's no rake. I don't even know what that means. I guess your leaves are going to lay there.
That means that the house keeps a portion of the bet.
Oh,
that's the rake.
But there's no rake.
That's pretty cool. There's no rake, and if entries go above the guarantee, all the extra money goes to the prize pool. Entries open until September 6th at 2 p.m. You must register in person at Circa Sportsbook in Nevada. That'd be either Las Vegas, Henderson, Sparks, Reno. and then you can play from anywhere. Weekly picks can be made through a proxy, which is what you were talking about a little bit ago.
Yeah, maybe I got to do this.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool. And breaking it down, per week to get the entertainment of actually staying in and playing these games is a lot of fun. So, Circa Survivor, Circa Million, lots of money up for grabs. Thank you, Circa. This is the greatest sports book literally in the world.
It really
and I'm
is.
lucky to be sitting here right now.
Outstanding.
Obviously, they are a paid sponsor, but we've said this before that too.
Oh, yeah.
This is 100%
No
honesty. It is if you haven't been, all of the pictures and videos you see online, they don't do it near justice. Chris, question for you. Have they said how many entries are in Circa Survivor at this point? Do they have a tally or anything like that?
They have not told me that yet. Like I said, it goes through the very first week as far as you can enter right through the first week. But I know last year, I think, because the situation is this, the gentleman who owns the place, the D himself, what's his name?
Derek Stevens.
Yeah, Derek. He guaranteed the money and said if they don't get enough entries, he will make up whatever's left over to make sure they get to the prize money. Last year, he didn't have to do that. They got as many as they needed. They're pretty sure this year they're going to get more than that. And any extra money will go into it. So, like you said, I mean, the guy's he's a Detroit guy. I watched an interview with him because I thought I might interview him yesterday. He's a dude from Detroit who I don't know how he made his money, but he owns 3 casinos out here right now, including the D and the one across from us, which is called
Golden Gate.
Yeah, that's it. The Golden Gate, right across the street. Man, I don't know how he got from where he grew up to where he's at now, but what a life that must have been. That he must be living. He looks like a guy that was. He looks like Tommy's dad on what's his face.
Tommy Boy?
Tommy Boy, yeah, it looks like Tommy's dad on Tommy Boy, just a regular guy.
Brian Dennehy?
Yeah, that's it. That's who he looks like, yeah.
And our guy, 500 by Midnight, who'd been on the show here a few times years back, he's buddies with Derek Stevens. When he bought Fitzgerald's and turned it into the D, I remember going in there after they remodeled it, I think it was called the Long Bar, and now he's absolutely made that thing look small based on that big long bar outside the sports book up top there, Chris. But back at the D, you could sign a waiver. You could, like once a night, he would come and do shots with the clientele in the casino. And because it's a litigious society, you have to sign a waiver saying, whatever happens, it's all good. I'm not going to sue. But he's a man of the people. I love it.
Isn't that bar in that main level of Circa? Isn't it the longest continuous bar in Las Vegas? Didn't we talk about that at one point?
I think so, yeah.
I think
it goes forever.
I think the long bar was at the D.
And now this one is?
Now this one is.
It's outstanding.
And Hawk, I'm going to correct you on something, but it's for a reason.
Okay.
The VSON by the books that you're watching on that screen, that's being filmed in Frankfort, Kentucky at a new Circa there. And I'm telling you this because I want that here. And you apparently have some ears there at Circa. You need to start lobbying right now because when it is legalized, the fact that they would build something like that looks so similar, because I was fooled too on here before I was listening and they said we were in Kentucky. If they're going to start building those sports books everywhere, I want a Circa here in Minneapolis.
Never going to happen.
Why not?
I won't get into it.
That's really interesting. Because I'll tell you right now, you're exactly right. And I'm going to turn this around so you can see. I know this is weird, but if you're not watching on KFAN.com, look at this right here.
Oh, my God. I'm so turned on. That's the VSON Studios right there.
Yeah, the best.
So, these windows right here that you guys can see, those windows right there.
Yep.
They're in there going live back and forth with the guys that are on the TV back in Kentucky. So they're filming stuff in there or I should say there's somebody in there live right now talking to the guys that are in Frankfort, Kentucky as well. So they got it figured out, man.
So
this is
badass.
pretty cool. And then right above them, what I just showed you is where 97.1 The Ticket is broadcasting right now too. So I don't know why we wouldn't do our radio shows out here when we travel out here. This is the perfect
they
place
have
to
the
be
setup.
doing it. Yeah,
100%. Circa's the best. I love that spot. Everything Creasel said is spot on. It's just a wonderful. It's my Graceland, man. I love that spot.
All right, let's do what really matters. I'll do scores and stats around the world of sports. Chris will change your life with something else.
You got that right.
Chris, this took place in Las Vegas, so maybe you saw this with your own eyes, but Celtic star Jaylen Brown's dad has been accused of attempted murder After he stabbed somebody Wednesday in Las Vegas, the victim was stabbed in the stomach, and the argument says it was over a parking space. I heard Ben Maller talking overnight that it was maybe over a door ding as well. But it escalated quickly, and Jaylen Brown's dad reportedly stabbed the guy in the stomach and then fled the scene, but has been arrested. I guess they don't have a very good relationship, but Jaylen Brown's dad attempted murder.
He'll get stabby. So it's probably not a good, strong relationship with your dad if he's the kind of guy that gets stabbed. But, you know,
go ahead, Chris.
The guy from Seattle who I was on his radio show with made the great point. In fact, when I walked up to him, the first thing he said to me when I sat down and put the headphones on was, "Can you believe about this?" And I had just read the story, but he's right. The dad did the stabbing. He's the one who's in trouble here. The son is the one suffering the repercussions.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? What a rotten thing, man. That's just the
Yeah.
worst.
Yep.
And they need to change the laws so attempted murder has the same penalty as murder. Just because you failed at trying to kill someone doesn't mean you should spend less time in prison.
That is a great point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, what really matters, though, is this.
I just got tweeted by Ben Maller. So there you go.
That's cool, man. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a cool guy. It's a sports what really matters, but I'm only going to be on for a while today because we have the initials game going on and so many guests coming in, so I wanted to get this in now. As you can imagine, there are fantasy football books everywhere out here and fantasy football experts everywhere out here. Tell me why this is the case, guys. I'm looking through the NFC North rankings, and they have the 4 teams. They have the Lions at an A as far as their fantasy grade, the Packers at a B, the Bears at a B minus, and have the Vikings at an A minus as far as their grade. But they only have us going 8 and 9 on the season, which by their math here would mean we would finish tied for third with the Bears, who would also be 8 and 9. I don't know why they think we've got a good roster, but we're not going to have a great season. Is it because strength of schedule or something like
it's
that?
The schedule.
But also,
and the quarterback.
They're focused on, for fantasy football purposes, they're focused on production, yards, touchdowns, all that, but still assuming that, I mean, they must think that the defense isn't going to be as good. A lot of it is the McCarthy thing, but if we have an A minus, none of it makes sense. I read a fantasy football magazine this week that had, in the end of season predictions, they had the Vikings finishing second in the NFC North behind the Lions.
Okay.
But yet they had the wild card teams as the Packers were in the wild card and a couple others, but not the Vikings, which is impossible mathematically. So it just shows they're focused on yards and touchdowns and stats, not wins and losses.
Right. Yeah, there you go. That makes sense.
The WNBA broke a single season attendance record with 2.5 weeks left to go in the season. Now, part of the reason is the Golden State Valkyries are brand new and they sold out all of their games. But even, let's take that out of it for a second. There are 13 teams in the league right now. And they've only played 226 games, or at least at the time that they broke the record. That did not count last night's games. But the last time this record was broken was in 2002 when there were 16 teams, and it took them 256 games to reach the record. So sure, brand new team selling out all their games, but 3 fewer teams and about 30 fewer games, exactly 30 fewer games. So trending the right way for the WNBA. But what really matters is this.
The NFL announced Joe Davis and Greg Olsen are going to call the Vikings game in Dublin against the Steelers on September 28th. Pam Oliver and Jamie Erdahl, sideline reporters for that 8:30 game on the NFL Network, with Fox 9 picking it up locally.
Jamie, one of us.
Yeah. That's sweet.
Right
That'll
on.
be fun. That's right around the corner, Hogs, Daddy.
It really, really is, dude.
Yeah.
September 28th.
Yeah.
Let's
You're going
go.
to England and Dublin for like 10 days.
Jolly
You
old
lucky
London
son
town.
of a bitch.
I know. I can't wait, man.
Pretty
I know.
cool, man. The Lynx lost 75-73 to Atlanta,
Proceed.
getting outscored 21-13 in the fourth quarter. It was really about turnovers because the Lynx outshot the Dream essentially all game, but 18 turnovers for the Lynx, just 9 for Atlanta. But what really matters is this.
Life is but a dream.
That's a banger.
Yeah.
It's also in the movie Clue. They sing that song.
Really?
But
Is that right?
Goodfellas.
I love Clue.
Goodfellas. It was in there as well.
Sure.
You love the
Such a-
movie or the game? You love both. Yeah.
Both.
I've never seen the movie.
It's fantastic.
I've heard that.
You've never seen the movie Clue?
I've not. No. I love the game though.
It's outstanding.
Otters have a pocket in their skin where they keep their favorite rock. Some keep the same rock their entire life. I don't know why they need rock. Maybe they break open shells or something like that to eat things in between them. But they have a little pouch and they keep their rock in there, and they keep that rock for life.
That's kind of precious.
It is.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Look how cute. Can you see that? No, you really can't. That's an otter.
Oh my God, that's the hub.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You didn't X out on what you watched last night.
Oh my
That
God.
wasn't me, I swear. This was an
Help her.
accident. I didn't.
She needs help. She's stuck.
That she is a he.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. I'm going to look this up. Otterhub.com.
Welcome back,
Jesus.
Paul Allen.
That's a different kind of rock in a pocket.
Yeah.
You better believe it. Hey, you know what? Roll with what God gave you. I ain't cool.
Do you need a login, Core? You ain't cool.
Guess your password on the first try. I wonder if an otter's rock is the same as an adult human's marriage, where it's like they have a rock for a couple of years and they're like, I picked this rock. I have to keep this rock in my pouch my entire life.
I thought
this
you
rock
meant,
sucks.
I thought you meant when you're out of town, everyone else is borrowing that rock.
Well, and there's that, Chris, and then there's the otter who wakes up one day and says, I like this rock, but I need a boulder, and then tomorrow I want a pebble. You know what I mean? Variety's the spice of life.
Or you go to like Utah and there's an otter with like 6 rocks in his pouch.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Dude, speaking of that,
And
by the way.
he has long blonde hair and his name's Cody.
Speaking of that, by the way, that American Primeval show that Ben told me about is one of the most violent television shows I have ever seen. I
really?
freaking love it. At the
But
end of
it's
the first
awesome, you said, right?
Dude, it's so good. The first and second episodes, there's so much death, violent death from main characters that you're like, literally no one is safe in this show.
Wow.
It's so good.
Netflix,
American
right?
Primeval. Netflix, yeah.
Okay. And it's a Western. It's an old-timey.
Old-timey. It's based, in fact, I guess, where you got the U.S. cavalry and the army, you got Native Americans, and you got the Mormons. And the Mormons apparently sort of, biblically, like other people who have been through similar things, are sent to find their own land because nobody wants them around. So they go west, and they find area they think that they can keep because nobody else wants it. And then, of course, here comes America. Oh, and by the way, the Native Americans live here already. So it's a hell of a war and a lot of people dying. Fun.
Sauce, you're going to hate this, but buckle up.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Jerry Jones says that the deal that he believed that he had with Micah Parsons, that Parsons didn't agree to or didn't sign off on, would have made him the highest paid guaranteed player other than a quarterback in the NFL. So Jones is basically saying, we threw a giant number at him. I don't understand why he won't sign it. That's what Jerry's saying. If that's the truth, then who knows?
Well, and if he's saying that, this thing is probably not going to work out because
he doesn't want to be there anymore.
Because he's trying now to look good in the eyes of the fan base, saying, "Listen, we tried everything. Don't be mad at us. Be mad at Micah." And it does seem like Parsons is willing to sit out. I think. Did he say that yet?
No, but I just the issue is like anybody who's going to trade for him has to give up a ton, and they have to sign him to a massive contract, right? And, I mean, there's a few teams I could think of that might do that, but, the Bears are always up for that stuff, like when they traded for Khalil Mack a couple years ago.
Cap space, though. That's the thing is if someone has a lot of
space doesn't exist, right, Cor?
Sort of, though. I mean, to an extent. But if a team has enough to give away and has the cap space to sign him long term, are they a contender? Is it going to be
That's a good point, yeah.
So it'll be interesting. I mean, we're running out of time.
Yeah, you have 2 defensive players, very good defensive players that want new contracts, and one team is too cheap to do it, and the other team just can't come up with a deal, and that's the Dallas Cowboys and the Bengals, right? So it's weird, man, that they have this many holdouts kind of this late into the preseason when there's a game 13 days from today.
I know we got to go to break, but since we're talking about money and people being brought in, the steam on Adam Thielen now is starting to make me believe it's really going to happen. Can we talk about that after the break?
Of course, sure.
Yeah.
All right, Vikings wide receiver rumors.
Are starting to report it,
All right. We'll talk about that and do more of what really matters after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan. KFAN, Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning.
We have an accident on 94 westbound near St. Croix Trail that's blocking both shoulders. No delays at this time. We have construction on 35W northbound, the exit to westbound Highway 13 closed till October. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, we're all about keeping you on the road to summer fun, to rides, to the beach, even to faraway places. Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Summer drives start here.
Call 952-0-RES. Get your carpets cleaned the right way, the Zero-Res way. The entire month of August, and look, it's August 22nd. The month's almost over. How about 3 rooms of carpet for just $119, which is about as low as they go? That's a fantastic deal. And they're going to throw in a free hallway. 3 rooms, $119, and a free hallway because they want your home as clean as possible. Look, back to school is about to happen. A summer of the kids running in and out of the house is almost in the rearview mirror. So call 952-0-RES. Get your home, your cabin, your business Zero-Resified. They can basically clean any surface in your home, whether it's area rugs, carpet, hardwood floor, upholstery, tile. They can do it all. 952-0-RES. Just ask for the KFAN special. They also can take $75 off any air duct cleaning package that you book. So do both. Get the air cleaned, get the carpet cleaned. ZeroResMinnesota.com.
Here we go again.
952-0-RES. Just ask for the KFAN special. Get your home Zero-Resified and Zero-Res clean the month of August. 952-0-RES.
Is your money just lying around? Switch to Huntington Bank, and your money's always doing something. Like auto saving for special events, tracking your teen spending, and helping protect your parents from fraud. Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey. You've heard me talking about the top-notch landscaping supplies from Playstead Companies. They got mulch, they got decorative rock, they got road base, they got sand, they got soil, they got it all, you name it. Right now, they're running a State Fair special. Get 10% off any order online with the promo code HAWK, H-A-W-K, at checkout. That's 10% off everything, including delivery. But you got to hurry. The deal ends on August 30th. Order anytime, 24/7 at PlaysteadCompanies.com. That's P-L-A-I-S-T-E-D, PlaysteadCompanies.com. Live life outdoors.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at StandardWater.com. StandardWater.com.
Everything is about to change, forever, for the better. You found the love of your life, and you're about to ask for her hand in marriage. Only one major hurdle stands in your way. No, it's not her father. You can handle him. It's the ring. You need a ring, a diamond ring, and those cost a lot of money, and you don't know squat about diamonds. Just thinking about it sends your heart racing, and you break out in little beads of sweat. You're experiencing diamond anxiety, and I have the cure. It's a time-tested, proven technique. Now relax, take a deep breath, let it out slowly, and repeat after me. Wedding Day Diamonds. Yes, Wedding Day. Our family has helped anxious guys relax, actually enjoy the process, and know that they've secured the best possible diamond engagement ring their money can buy for more than 40 years. And we can do the same for you. Don't suffer diamond anxiety. Remember the 3 magic words, Wedding Day Diamonds, and keep breathing, because I think that's important too.
Wedding Day Diamonds, 9 locations, including Rochester and St. Cloud.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. I was talking to the Home Energy Squad auditor who came to my house from Excel Energy, and I asked him what he loved the most about his job. He said it's helping people save energy and make their homes more comfortable. And honestly, I get it now. My home feels so much more cozy, and I know I use less energy. It's all thanks to their personalized advice and recommendations.
It was really fun.
It's really a win-win. Find out how you can benefit. Head on over to ExcelEnergy.com/squad to sign up for your Home Energy Squad visit. Sponsored by Excel Energy.
You can watch,
this is what's trending from iHeartSports Network.
Presented by the World
segment from
Junior
yesterday
Hockey
with
Championship.
2 dogs from Monty's Traveling Reptile Show is a great segment. Love that tradition on Bumper to Bumper every single year.
Crushed the Twins to sweep the series at Target Field. Minnesota's dropped 3 straight. The Lynx lost consecutive games for the first time this season after falling to the Dream in Atlanta. Bridget Carlton led Minnesota with 16 points. I'm Ronta Moss.
The 2026 World Junior Hockey Championship is coming to Minnesota in December. Don't miss the NHL's future superstars in your backyard. Get your tickets now at WorldJuniorsNM26.com. That's WorldJuniorsNM26.com.
We broadcast from the 651 Carpets Plus, home of the Next Day Install Studios. FM 100.3, KFXN, Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Fan.
Farm Aid 40 is coming to Minneapolis. Join Willie Nelson, Neil Young, Kenny Chesney, Dave Matthews, and more Saturday, September 20th at Huntington Bank Stadium. Celebrate 40 years of music, food, and family farming. Limited tickets are still available. Get the full details at KFAN.com, keyword calendar.
All right, welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. John Kriesel is here. Chris Hockey's in Las Vegas. The initial semifinal at 8:15 today. Sauce is squaring off. He's got a chance to go to the finals. He'll be taking on his brother, Dov Lambert. Greg Swedberg, Hall of Famer, multiple Hall of Fames, including the Handsome Hall of Fame.
Correct, sir.
And Michael J. Mussman III. The four of them will square off at 8:15. But lots to get to between now and then. Marne will be here in a second. Parrish will be here in a second. Let's do more of what really matters. And Chris, you just mentioned right before we went to break, the wide receiver rumors for the Vikings are heating up. And one name that keeps getting thrown out, whether you like it or not, is Adam Thielen.
I don't know why you wouldn't like it.
Some people don't.
I know. I've read that, but I'm not sure what the negative is. Obviously, you got an older guy coming in, but we got plenty of cap room. I was just looking it up before the break. $26.4 million in salary cap space we've got, so we could absorb just almost any trade. We've got a guy who knows the offense. The only other guy out there who knows the offense that we could bring back would be KJ Osborne, if you guys remember him. He's on the bubble for the Commanders. I don't know if how do you say it? Terry McLaurin?
Terry McLaurin,
yeah.
Scary Terry.
Yeah, I don't know if he's truly an option or not, but I mean that would be the biggest one if we could get him. But there's some other names that are out there. But if I had to choose between KJ Osborne and Adam Thielen at this point, I think I might even go Thielen. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Here's my quick thought on it. I love Adam Thielen. I think Adam Thielen's an A+ human. He's always been nice to me. I love him.
Here comes the but.
Here comes the but.
But when any time something like this happens, it's always we got to bring people back who used to play here. Adam Thielen might be a fine option. Let's aim higher, right? If Scary Terry, who is yet to sign and would cost money, but we don't know their plan with Addison, maybe they move on from a couple of guys next year and they need some offensive firepower. What if they need a big move, right? This is a team that could win the Super Bowl. This is a team that could play deep into January. Adam Thielen is fine. I also don't think the Panthers would give up on him because they think they had some momentum last year with their quarterback, and they brought in I think they took a guy 8th overall. But they are a decent team. I don't know if they would necessarily give up on him, but let's aim higher than a 35-year-old wide receiver that used to play here. That's just my opinion, man. I think they should aim higher.
Sounds like you love him.
The Panthers would be willing to move on from him, I think. He's up there in age. Their wide receiver room is pretty thick. They drafted McMillan. He's an up-and-comer. They have Xavier Legette. The thing I like about
hurt.
But it's not like season-ending or anything like that. Banged up. So, McMillan, I mean, yes, he's banged up. He's listed as questionable. I think it's going to be fine. But they're not going to win the Super Bowl this year. If they could get something for Thielen to walk away. And the thing I like about Thielen, yes, he's older, but his game has never been predicated on speed. He's a precise route runner who JJ will know where he's at if he's in trouble. And that is key with a young quarterback. We need to just get through the first 3 weeks, and we're going to get our depth back. Chris.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, Chris. And here's why I also like the Thielen because I realize he's done some dumb things, and losing him for 3 games. I hope Addison realizes how much he's hurting his team.
Yes.
He needs to learn the lessons from this. I mean, obviously, if you can get McLaurin, that's a different thing, but I don't think you can get him. If we can get a guy who literally will be a stopgap, I think that's the best overall option for this team right now. You bring in a guy who knows the offense, who is well-liked by he's worked out with our quarterback in the offseason, I believe, 2 years in a row. That seems like the perfect stopgap for a team that has a young guy who hopefully isn't going to give up on Jordan Addison. But the years that this kid has had since he's been in purple on the field have been outstanding. You don't give up on that kid unless you have to.
Right. And that's where, again, we just need to get through the first 3 weeks.
3 games,
and we can't emphasize enough that J.J. McCarthy is a rookie this year. There's going to be adversity. There's going to be pressure. He just needs to have a couple outlets. Hopefully we lead on the running attack, but I would love to get Scary Terry. But not only would we have to give up a bunch to trade for him, but then we're looking at not a Justin Jefferson or or Jamar Chase type contract, but we're talking $30 million a year for 3-4 years. And Scary Terry is not young.
He's
You're gonna
29,
love this.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, right. You guys will love this, but Corey, you will love it as much as anybody. So when I was talking to Seattle guy yesterday, he was going, "Can you believe?" This is what sports guys do, and I loved that guy, by the way. It wasn't just him. He had a fantasy football expert on talking about J.J. McCarthy, right? And he goes, I got to tell you, Chris, I'm not sure I believe in J.J. McCarthy. And I go, really? And he goes, yeah, we had blah, blah, blah from fantasy, blah, 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 blah on. And he told me something I hadn't noticed. I go, really? He goes, when Justin Jefferson has been interviewed at training camp and they ask him about J.J. McCarthy, the look is always something like this.
Oh, my God.
Breaking down the facial expressions of Justin Jefferson.
He said, I think we can see it. And he said, I hadn't thought about this, but Johnny Johnson from Fantasy Football X said that was the face that JJ makes when they talk about JJ McCarthy. So I'm a little concerned that he doesn't believe in his quarterback. And I'm like, I wanted to say, that's the blankest stupid statement I've ever heard in my life. But
that guy needs to start playing poker if he can read faces that easily, if it's so obvious.
Isn't that something, though, based on facial expressions from J.J. McCarthy, who's always wearing, Justin Jefferson, always wearing great sunglasses like the PA does.
Yeah. So how can you tell what he's thinking? But it's the time of year that let's just start the bleeping season. Now we're making up stuff.
Yeah.
Reading too much into it.
Yeah.
That's one of those things. If somebody, if one of our listeners can find that audio, send it to Brandon for a preposterous statement. Somebody doesn't think JJ's going to have a good season because the facial expressions of Jefferson's, which, by the way, all of his words are that this guy's the real deal and I love JJ McCarthy.
Yeah.
But his facial expressions are saying otherwise. We need that audio. We got to find that. That's gold.
That's ridiculous.
All right. What really matters, though, is this.
Oh, I got a good one for you. Hold on. It has to do with penile injuries, and I know you guys care about those a lot.
Yes.
Zippers are the single most common cause of penile injury in the United States for adults. Between the year 2002 and 2012, over how many American men ended up in the emergency room after getting their thang caught in their zipper?
We got a bleeder! One of the best scenes in comedy history.
So good.
The look on their faces when they walk in.
Oh.
And then the one flash where you see the skin in the zipper.
When that guy says we're going to just back up the train, what does he say? Back up the tracks? Like, and a 1 and a 2. It's so good.
It's unbelievable.
Something about Mary.
Do people not wear underwear?
Movie.
Do they not wear underwear? Because you tuck the hammer back into the underwear and then you zip up and you're not in danger. I've never zipped my crank.
Not even close.
In my zipper ever.
Okay, you said he got the Frank and the beans.
Frank and the beans.
Yeah. So you said 2002 to 2012.
So 2002 to 2012. So 10 years.
So 10 years.
Men in America.
29,000.
It's got to be a number that blows our mind, right? Because it has to be how many a day? It has to be multiple guys a day.
100,000.
365 times 10 years. That's right.
If you've had it happen to you, booth@kfan.com. Tell us the story.
Or PA, just text us.
Even if it's one a day.
Yeah.
We're talking like 4,000.
Yeah.
Right? One a day. So it's, I'm going to say 22,000.
That's really good math. And again, think about it this way before I give you the number. Yesterday, I went outside. I've only seen the sun in Minnesota this summer, right? It's 109 degrees, and I'm out by the pool. And I'm thinking to myself, do I really need sunscreen? Okay, that's how guys are, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
It would take a serious wound for me to go to the hospital and say, please help me with this. And I'm going to guess you guys are the same way, right?
Sure.
When it comes to a penile injury, I'm going to need stitches before I go. 17,000 men.
Yeah.
Between 2002 and 2012 went to the hospital because of a penile injury.
We need to get a PSA on this station.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, be careful with your zipper.
Yeah. Are you greater than the zipper?
Yeah, well played. And just the Sarah McLachlan song playing in the background.
The right one.
Yeah, not the wrong one.
I do believe
No, that's
zipper.
no, that's the wrong one.
Great song, but wrong song.
Great song.
Man, the zipper.
Oh.
No wonder people don't wear jeans anymore, right?
Yeah.
Lulus don't have zippers.
No, correct.
You don't even have to worry about it.
No, I don't worry
There's
about
nothing to zip, and I don't
Correct.
mean your penis size.
Oh,
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, I don't worry about it at all.
Look it up online for me if you would, please. I'm afraid to touch my internet while I'm on the line with you guys. The zipper at the county fair Is there ever a more dangerous-looking ride in the history of rides than the Zipper at the county fair? I don't know how many people have died on a Zipper in the history of that, but it looks like they're going to crash every time they get on there.
Yep.
You guys are familiar with what I'm talking about, the Zipper.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Yeah. I wonder how many Minnesotans have had the Zipper cause them penis injury. Minnesotans don't appear to really understand the concept of a zipper, especially on the highway. So I would expect us to have a higher ratio. Are you looking at actual photos?
No, I'm not. No, I'm looking at the carnival ride.
Oh, okay.
I didn't Google penis injuries on my work computer.
Not yet.
No.
You've Googled worse.
Welcome back, Mr. Allen.
Yeah, correct. Hello, Dan.
And do you have any numbers? Do you see any numbers? Zipper accident deaths? Anybody?
He's
Nothing?
Googling. He's researching.
Okay, that's fine. It's no big deal. I just was curious for a moment there.
You don't
College
like any
football
rides,
tomorrow,
right, Hogs?
Hold on, I got this.
What is it? What's the number?
I don't have a number at the moment, but this is from the United States Consumer Product Safety Commission, a government agency. Urgent warning issued on Zipper amusement park ride. There are known to be 80 of these rides of use in the U.S. and Puerto Rico, with over half of these traveling units that are installed at fairs and festivals. The U.S. Product Safety Commission today issued an urgent warning advising consumers to avoid riding on the Zipper amusement ride. 4 deaths and 2 serious injuries have resulted when the door of the Zipper car opened in midair, causing the victims to fall to the ground.
All right, obvious question. Is there one of these at the Minnesota State Fair?
I don't know. I don't remember last time I was down
bet there
by
have
the Midway.
been.
I don't think there is anymore. I'm with you now. I'm looking at it.
July 2006 in Hinckley, Minnesota, 2 teenage girls were ejected from their compartment as the door swung open. Their door was apparently not properly closed by the operator, who admitted to local law enforcement that he had not inserted the safety pin before starting the ride. Both the victims survived the incident despite facing serious injuries.
Wait, we should know.
My fault.
Yeah.
It's basically, you know, the things they use to tie bread bags. That's basically how they hold the door.
Yeah.
The warning date of this, September 7th, 1977.
Are you kidding me?
This has been a thing for like 50 years.
And nobody says it
and
does
they
anything.
still bring them around.
Yeah.
I love it. Nate Bargatze's joke is he loves riding rides that were on the highway 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, that's a great line. That's a really good line.
How about this? Despite the news, so that was in September 7th, 1977. They put in new safety features, a redundant latch that was approved by the aforementioned Consumer Product Safety Commission. Despite these new safety features, the same scenario was repeated in July 2006 in Hinckley, Minnesota, when 2 teenage girls were ejected from their compartments as the door swung open. It was not closed by the operator, who admitted to local law enforcement that he had not inserted the safety pin, the very thing that they added before starting the ride. Both of the victims survived the incident despite facing some serious injuries. So many newer models of the ride have solved this problem by completely restructuring the door lock system, also eliminating the need for an R key. The new models also have increased weight of the compartments, reducing the spinning, which decreases the pressure on the door latches.
That's the thing. Forget it. Once you see people get on those things and start spinning it as soon as they get on, I'm going to throw up and stay on the ground. Forget it.
What if you got your zipper caught on your thing while you were riding the zipper and then fell out of the door?
Yeah,
go on there.
Yeah, you hope you pass.
I never wear underwear when I ride the zipper.
Same.
Yeah.
So,
That's your kink.
The news is next. Chris will do it live from Las Vegas, Nevada. A little over an hour from now, we'll play initial semifinal number 1. Sauce, Swedberg, Dov, and Muss. And one of you listeners has a crack at $97,500. We are getting dangerously close to $100,000 thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union.
You said it on the air.
Man.
What are you doing?
Hell yeah, man.
It's happening.
Hey, look, I've said I want it to get to 6 figures, but if somebody wins it today, I'm going to be thrilled for them.
Yeah, for
Life
sure.
changer, man. 97.5. It's going to be weird to get this close to 6 figures and have to start over, but
And
we
a new
will.
little twist on that, too.
Correct.
Oh.
It's Zach's idea, and we're basically calling it the Dov Lambert rule. We'll explain it in a little over an hour. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning and good news. They cleared a crash 94 westbound at St. Croix Trail, 94 slow eastbound from Plymouth to Hennepin Lyndale, 35W delays southbound from 694 to County Road E2, Lafayette Freeway delays northbound from the Lafayette Bridge up to 94. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by the Minnesota Renaissance Festival. This year, the Magic's calling you like never before. Come celebrate the Minnesota Renaissance Festival's 54th anniversary. Now is your time to get discounted tickets. Find your magic at renaissancefest.com. Huzzah!
It's not a joke. Bill Engvall is coming back to Treasure Island Resort and Casino.
When we landed on the runway at night, we hit a deer with our airplane.
Even though he retired from stand-up, the blue-collar comedy tour icon, actor, and writer just couldn't stay away from the stage for too long.
So I called my wife. We just hit a deer with our airplane.
Here's your sign to see him live when he delivers another round of laughs to the Island Event Center on Friday, September 5th.
Oh my God, were you on the ground? Here's your sign.
Get your tickets at TICasino.com.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, Raising Cane's One Love. Hey, it's Corey Coe, Power Trip Morning Show, diehard Caniac, love Raising Cane's. When life speeds up, Raising Cane's has you covered. This school year, choose Raising Cane's as your after-school destination with their hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers, best on the planet, crinkle-cut fries, coleslaw, buttery Texas toast, their cane sauce. You can order online at RaisingCanes.com or through their mobile app. One Love, Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
Modern Sportsman is the premier shooting range and firearm shop in Minnesota, both up in Coon Rapids and down in Burnsville. It's Nordo here, and as a member and longtime customer, I speak to it firsthand. If I want to see something new, I go to Modern Sportsman. Compare brands, Modern Sportsman. I need something that's in stock, Modern Sportsman. I want to try something on the range before I buy it, Modern Sportsman. And if I want to make a deal or a trade, it's Modern Sportsman. You get the point, right? And that's why I use the word premier when I describe my buddies at the Modern Sportsman and themodernsportsman.com.
You like saving money, right? We all do. That's why Allstate just lowered the price of car insurance. Not, but wait, there's a catch. Lower. Actually lower. So if you're shopping around or just want to see how much you could save, check Allstate first for a new lower auto rate that could save you hundreds. You're in good hands with Allstate. Not available in every state. Only applicable for new auto insurance business. Rates will vary by several factors, including how you purchase the policy. Potential savings vary. Allstate North American Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
I believe I'm doing a commercial for my friends at Playstead Companies at PlaysteadCompanies.com. Thank you, Playstead Companies, for coming on board with the Power Trip Morning Show and for showing me your outdoor showroom, which is just awesome. You would not believe what they've got out there. If you're looking for outdoor any kind of things, you're looking for a pizza oven to have outdoors in your backyard. You're looking for boulders or some kind of landscaping or even something down the mulch. You can see it in person, live and in person, out in Elk River at PlaysteadCompanies.com, and they'll deliver to you 24/7. Well, they won't deliver to you. You can order 24/7, and they'll deliver to you right to your house. You can pick it up yourself. You can't believe it till you see it. The outdoor showroom at Playstead Companies at PlaysteadCompanies.com. That's PLAISTED, PlaysteadCompanies.com. 5 years, no interest, or save 25% off industry best Elements windows. Buildersandremodelers.com.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell.
Fan forecast.
High of 78 with chance for showers today.
The slow-roasted Cantina chicken menu is here to stay with ingredients like purple cabbage and freshly prepared pico de gallo. Try it today at a participating U.S. Taco Bell location while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies.
The Twin Cities home for Vikings talk. FM 100.3 KFAN. The Fan.
remember that one teacher who made a difference, who believed in us, challenged us, or just made learning fun. Now's your chance to say thank you in a big way with iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose. Nominate an outstanding public school teacher who's gone above and beyond for their students to win $5,000 to stock their classroom with whatever they need. Today's Teacher of the Day is Melissa Earp, who teaches at Ramsey Elementary School, and who folks told us goes above and beyond with the extra time she puts into her work for all of her students and her staff. Help us to say thank you to the educators shaping our future. Nominate your favorite teacher now at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
Winded over there, Zach. It's like the Barrero show all over again.
He almost ran me, Jamie, and Andrew over coming into the studio. He's on a mission. He's working, man.
Well, because people jam printers and then they don't fix it, and then they may leave me to fix it because apparently nobody else here knows how to fix anything anymore. So
I fall on that side of the line.
There's your cardio for the day.
All right, Chris Hockey is live in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the Power Trip Morning Show. There's Mark Parrish. Hi, Mark.
Hi, good morning, guys. How we doing?
Hi, guys.
Very well. Thanks for asking.
How's my brother in Vegas doing?
Man, I'm doing great. It's been fun. I got to see my band last night, Buck Cherry. It was so much fun. I rocked out. It was so much fun.
That a boy, as you should.
Buck Cherry, man.
Yes.
Cool. I love that band. I know, man. I get it. I know that, but they're still rocking and rolling, and I love it. It's fun for me.
Buddy, I'm right there with you with Nickelback.
That's right. Yeah. You know what? Love what you love, right?
Amen, baby.
All right. A lot of people just lost bets because it looks like Mark Parrish actually has friends. So I owe a lot of people money. Parrish, you brought in a couple of buddies, so a couple of familiar faces.
I don't know if they'd claim friends, maybe acquaintances, but no, good friends of mine, absolutely. Jamie Langenbrunner here and Andrew Height. Good old NHLer Jamie Langenbrunner is an absolute legend. Anyone in the hockey world and the hockey community, not only in Minnesota, but the United States Hockey Hall of Fame as well. NHLer, Stanley Cup winner, has absolutely done it all in his career through the Minnesota State Tournament all the way up. A true legend from this state. Absolutely, Jamie Langenbrunner right here. And Andrew Height, one of the best in the business.
Fellas, good morning.
Perry, thanks for that welcome. Was that scripted?
The check cleared, boys.
No. Well, sounds like he practiced.
No, Perry brought us in this morning. We had a big announcement yesterday. We officially announced the Minnesota Hockey Hall of Fame. And it's something that we've been working on for quite some time. And we felt ready to announce yesterday and give the news to the public. And it is an incredible project. We have, as Jamie's sitting here right now with us too, we know what the great state of Minnesota have done in the sport of hockey. And as we built this thing out, everybody we talked to and everybody we reached out to is like, wait, this doesn't already exist. Right. How does this not exist? And we're like, yeah, it doesn't. And we are leaning in heavy and are here to tell the story of what Minnesota has to offer from the sport of hockey. And it's going to be much more than a brick and mortar museum. It is going to be, we're an official 501c3 nonprofit, and it's going to have, grassroots hockey and education programs. And, as we launched the, unveiling of the renderings yesterday, we want to really activate and execute right away. And so we're going to start some of these processes with these other programs right away. And we hope to break ground with this big announcement June of 2026. And open the doors come spring of 2028, and really just lean in. We already have over 100 ambassadors confirmed as well, and Jamie being one of them, Perry being one of them, anyone from the Broughton brothers to TJ Oshie to David Backus, and we got the same response. How does this not already exist? How can we help? And we're just going to lift it up and put it on a pedestal and run with it.
So, Jamie, I assumed you were here because you're going to be in the Hall of Fame. Is Parrish inviting you guys because he's begging to get in?
Oh, yeah, working every angle.
Working every angle? Well, first, Perry, that was probably the nicest thing I've ever heard from you. You'll now be considered a friend. It wasn't the acquaintance before then, so we're good.
Appreciate it, brother.
Oh, man. So what did you say the city? What city?
Yeah,
where is this going to be?
Right now, we can't talk about location because we are in strong conversations with the city and state. I can say that it is in the metro area. And, we're doing that from a PR strategy because now we get another big splash when we can announce it.
Fair.
Where can people find out more about the project the whole idea.
Yeah, we have our official website live as well. It's mnhhof.com, and click on that, and there's opportunity for, as fans and community members want to help support as well. We do have a Founders Puck Wall live right now too, so it's similar to Brick by Brick. If you want to donate and put a special name on a puck that'll live forever in the Minnesota Hockey Hall of Fame, you can do that. Leaning in on hockey, it's the puck wall, right? Every win, you put a puck up on the wall, and every person that wants to donate will get their special name or group or whatever on that puck wall. And talking about the building in itself, it's going to be 120,000 square feet. Wow. And it's much more than just a museum. Of course, we know that the museum is why it's there, but we're going to have a full performance hall for concerts, hockey. We'll get you up on stage. We'll be able to. We'll book you fourth night because night 1, 2, and 3 are already booked. So you'll be night number 4.
Clean up that.
4 is my lucky number. I'm in.
Yeah.
And so it has a performance hall for concerts and galas, and the induction ceremony. Right. That'll be the most special night, I think, in Minnesota when we're able to have our first induction ceremony, and then included we're gonna have an indoor-outdoor rink. And it's a one-of-a-kind rink that we talked about yesterday as well. It's an NHL-sized rink that's sunk into the ground. So as you walk on ground level, that's the top of the bleachers, and then the rink is sunk into the ground. And, as we were designing this layout and really diving in deep to what it is, Natalie Darwitz is our CEO, and wow. She goes, I've been in thousands of rinks, and I've never seen something like this. This is so cool. And so we'll have that, and then we'll have other banquet space that we can really lean into, a restaurant and bar, and it's just a really good community center. And then the actual museum is a great hall and 5 different wings to put artifacts and other pieces of memorabilia, but also very immersive and interactive.
So Jamie, how did you get involved outside of obviously being a huge part of the history of Minnesota hockey, getting to the NHL level, Olympic team, correct, all that stuff? How did they pitch you to be an ambassador?
Well, they approached me on the subject, and at first, I'll be honest, I was a little skeptical of what they were doing. But then, having sat through some of the meetings and some of the planning and the vision and the people they had in place, I was like, wow, this thing is amazing, and I'd be honored to be a part of it. And you made a mention of Perry going in the hall and all that. I think it's going to be more than just about the players too. I think the thing about Minnesota hockey is the volunteers, the coaches, the people, and it's a chance for us to celebrate everybody that's involved in kind of the fabric that hockey is of the state of Minnesota.
Interesting. And it sounds fantastic. Sounds more like not just a museum, but an education center and an entertainment complex for people who just love hockey. So when it comes to, though, actually electing people and putting them into the Hall of Fame, how many per year, who decides, and when is the first class going to be elected? Before it's built even, maybe?
No, we want to make sure that we do this right. And we've actually, the Hall of Fame in Toronto has given us full support. And so they're a foundation ambassador of us as well. And so we're having meetings with that group out there, and we can kind of lean in on them on how we, set up our selection committee. But right now we are looking at the first selection class to be the year after we open the doors. Okay. And like you said, it's going to be one of those where, holy shit. We have sorry.
He's excited.
We have, for the record, I still haven't sworn on this.
I apologize, but I am excited because we have the list of people that we will have to, sift through. Yeah. We have over 100+ years of hockey legends and greats to talk about. And then to Jamie's point, this is so much more than the professional level, right? Like there's so much that we want to embrace, and we know that every community has a hockey story in the state of Minnesota, and we are going to touch every inch of it to make sure that those stories are told, and that's what's going to be very fun about this selection process.
That's
It's
awesome.
pretty cool, man.
You're like
That's
an
really
amusement
cool.
park almost. It sounds just like it's going to be just a great place to be. That's fun, man. Well done. I'm excited to hear about this.
Can you announce how big the Mark Parrish wing of the Hall of Fame will be?
I think it has a bed in it, so we can take naps.
He's already in the
interactive
Hall of
nap
Fame.
exhibit.
You're right. Yeah.
Well,
I still think I have my in-season bed somewhere in storage. Look at that.
I do have to say something, and I want to apologize. We've been moving at warp speed on this project. And just like when I was in the sports world, when I was with baseball, you'd get through training camp or spring training, and your body would just crash.
Yeah.
And then when I was with the Wild, you'd get through training camp, and then your body would just crash for a day. Well, we've been moving at warp speed on this project for so long that last night, my body crashed because we made the announcement. So I overslept this morning, and I woke up like Catherine O'Hara on Home Alone, and I popped up, and my wife didn't have the same excitement as I did, and so I'm running around the house like a bull in a china shop, and she's like, God, the boys are sleeping, just let them be. And I'm like, I'm late. I don't want to pull a Perry. So I was going to run, Natalie Darwitz has all of our swag, and I was going to run by her house this morning to get you guys a bunch of the hats, our new branded hats. Waggle is the official apparel partner of the Minnesota Hockey Hall of Fame.
Nice.
And so I had a bunch of swag for you, and I'll drop it off at the station because I admit I didn't.
Awesome.
I
You pulled a
overslept.
Perry.
I pulled a Perry.
You did it. You didn't want to.
I
It
pulled a
happens.
Perry.
We are all human. I'm just a little more human than the rest.
Jamie, were you the kind of player that kept a lot of memorabilia throughout your career? Do you have a million jerseys, sticks, pucks, things like that?
I have some stuff. I have more of other players, to be honest. Players that I respected, whether it be Mark Messier's or the Mario Lemieux or some of those. And, my own stuff, I have special jerseys. I didn't keep every year, but Olympic jerseys and Stanley Cup winning jerseys, those ones mattered.
So which year were you on the Olympic team?
I was in 98 and 2010.
Oh, 2 different years. Okay.
Yep.
So 2010, you guys medaled in 10, right?
Yeah, we lost in the gold medal.
Oh, that was the gold medal game.
Yeah.
Arguably the greatest hockey game. In my opinion, the greatest hockey game ever played.
What was that like to go from 98 being on the team and then going so long and coming back? Did you appreciate it much more, you felt like?
Oh, completely. When I was on the team in 98, I was 23 or whatever the first time the NHL players had gone to the Olympics, and it was a blur, to be honest with you. You flew over to Japan, you played. I was, the Pat LaFontaines, the Mike Richters, the Brian Leaches, Holly, all that group. And, I was a little bit in awe, to be honest with you. And then, you play for the league for 10, 12 years. You don't believe it's ever going to happen. And then you got a call that I was going to be on the team in 2010. And it was an honor. And, fortunately, we had a little bit of success in the preliminary and had a chance to win the gold. But great experience and definitely appreciated it a lot more.
That's awesome.
What do you do with that medal?
That medal is hanging in my office, actually. That and the 1,000 game sticker, the two things that I've kind of kept. Everything else is kind of put away.
That's pretty cool.
And that's what's going to be fun. Right, that's what's going to be fun about this project too, as we have already over 100 ambassadors committed to this project. We're hoping to hit 250 by the end of the year, and it's what's that box doing in your basement, right? Like, what do you have hidden or stashed away that you'd want to help tell the story? And actually, this week I was talking to Paul Broughton, and earlier this week I called him and we were chatting, and he goes, yeah, I was cleaning out my garage and I picked up a stick, and written on it was first NHL hat trick, and I'm like, and it sat in your garage doing nothing, and I'm like, well, don't get rid of it. We have a spot for it.
Right.
Let's hold on to that one because that's what's going to be so fun to see what type of artifacts and memorabilia these guys want to loan and tell the story.
Well, Andrew, on behalf of the Power Trip Morning Show, Mark Parrish would like to donate a Panthers jersey, a Islanders jersey, a Kings jersey, a Wild jersey, a Stars jersey, a Lightning jersey, a Sabres jersey, and an Avalanche jersey. So congratulations.
Nailed it.
Okay,
and
we're going
the chair
to...
from the wild press box that he sat in.
And press box pass.
And you guys will be
the elevator.
I didn't need a pass. They knew me. They knew me. They knew me.
You guys will be getting another press release today. It is now 125,000 square feet.
All right, so where can people get more information before this thing kicks off, like you said, in 2026? If people want to see what you guys are starting to build, mentally at least, is there a website they can go to?
Yep, it's again, it's mnhhof.com, and then we're on social as well, and you can click through to get to all those pages from the website. And we are ready to make announcement after announcement here in the coming months.
Well done, man. I'm excited.
Very cool. Random question for Jamie before we let these guys go. I know Marnie's here as well. Did you ever go to Gordy's Hi-Hat?
I did go to Gordy's Hi-Hat. When you live in Cloquet, you don't have a choice, I don't think.
I think that's what everybody asks anybody from Cloquet, because it's like, I don't know anything about that city except for Gordy's Hi-Hat. That's like the only thing that people know.
Yeah, and I'd say the locals are there probably less because it's always full with, with everyone else too. So.
It's always full.
I've heard it's super good. I've never been there either. Everybody just raves about it, though.
It's solid. They're actually big hockey people too. So
shocking, right?
Yeah, love it.
Jamie, Andrew, thanks, man. I appreciate it. That's super cool. Good luck.
Thanks
It's gonna
for
be
letting
awesome.
us come in.
Yeah.
All right, Chris in Las Vegas.
Chris has got to go, I believe.
Oh, that's right,
go.
Chris. Sorry, Creasel, I mean. Yeah, we'll see you next week, though?
2 weeks.
2 weeks when you're in the Initials Invitational.
That's right. I'll be in the North Shore next weekend. So,
Stop at Gordy's Hi-Hat.
I will on the way back. And in the meantime, if your company or organization can benefit from an uplifting presentation about overcoming adversity, go to johncreasel.com. johncreasel.com. I love you guys. Have a great weekend.
Love you, Creasel.
All right, Marnie Gellner joins in a second. Sauce will walk us through sports. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
It is a scorcher out there. But in the new Cat 275 or 285, you're chilling. Air-conditioned, sealed cab, and built to conquer. You got more power, you got more comfort. Schedule a demo for yourself with your local Cat dealer today.
Hear the Lynx all summer long on the Minnesota Lynx channel on iHeartRadio and the audio home for
Not
basketball.
now, Chris. In a few minutes here.
Presented locally by RBC Wealth Management.
Proud to support women on and off the court. Bring your financial ideas to RBC Wealth Management, and together, we'll help make them happen. Our team is committed to empowering your financial future with skillful guidance and personalized strategies. Visit rbcwealthmanagement.com.
Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search in U Metal Radio, and make it your next preset.
Luther and LutherAuto.com. Check out LutherAuto.com and then check out one of their 45-plus Luther locations. They're absolutely all over the place, and all they do is win awards. They won last week the Minnesota's Best Reader's Choice Awards. They won Best New Car Dealership, Best Body Shop, Best Service Center, Best Used Car Dealership, and Best Automotive Customer Service. And look, I would say that last one is really the key. They're going to treat you the right way no matter why you're there, and there's a million reasons to go. Buying, leasing, trading in, selling your vehicle to Luther, buying tires, getting service, getting oil changes. There's car wash options. There's so many things that they can do for you at Luther, and they're always going to do it the right way, treat you the right way. That's why I've been buying or leasing for over a decade. They're fantastic people. You'll see that when you get in there. Go to LutherAuto.com, start shopping around, see what you want, then get into one of those 45-plus Luther locations. Buy from Luther. They're fantastic. LutherAuto.com.
Bill Engvall is back. Even though he retired from stand-up, the blue-collar comedy tour icon couldn't stay away from the stage. Here's your sign to see him live when he returns to Treasure Island on Friday, September 5th. Get your tickets at TICasino.com.
There's nothing better on a warm summer day than Surfside iced tea or lemonade plus vodka on the golf course. Surfside is light, refreshing, and made with real vodka. Only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar, and 0 bubbles. Cheers to hitting the fairway.
All right,
Cheers to
Hawk,
Surfside.
15
Plus,
seconds
21,
coming up.
Please drink responsibly.
Buying, selling, or just living in a home? You can trust Standard Water to fix your radon or mold problems. Standard Water is the radon and mold expert since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com. Standard Water for mold and radon.
Hi, it's Chris Hawking. Give me 30 seconds to talk to you about McDonald's. I love the snack wrap. It's been 9 years, but ladies and gentlemen, it's back. Chicken, cheese, lettuce, a flour tortilla. You're going to love it. You've had it before. If you haven't, congratulations. You get to have it again. It's been 9 years. Now they're back. Ranch or spicy. You like spicy? Go for it. For me, it's ranch. You can get 2 of them in a meal deal with the drink and the fries. It's perfect. A great lunch, a great dinner, a great snack. It's the snack wrap, and it's back. And it's at McDonald's today. Have one, won't you?
Hi, I'm Angela Warner for Warner Selling Appliance, and this year our Labor Day sale is one to shop. We'll take an extra 10% off already low sale prices, plus you'll get up to $100 back per appliance for up to $1,000 in bonus savings. Then, our delivery and install pros handle the rest without a scratch. Come see why Minnesotans have trusted family-owned Warner Selling Appliance for over 70 years. Shop our 9 Minnesota locations or visit warnersellion.com.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here for my amazing friends at Window Nation and windownation.com. I love my friends at Window Nation. They're the absolute best. If you're opening your windows, it's going to be cool all weekend, and you're opening your windows for maybe the first time since, I don't know, April, May, whenever you open your windows, and they're broken, or the screens are bad, or they're old windows that are, the latches are all rusted. Get new windows from my great friends at Window Nation and windownation.com. This month, you can get 50% off all styles of windows from my friends at Window Nation. Put 0 down, make 0 payments, you pay 0 interest for 2 years. You could pay nothing until 2027. Here's why I love my friends at Window Nation. They have an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. That's amazing. They also, every window has a 50-point inspection before it even leaves the factory, 96% customer satisfaction rating, and over 45,000 5-star reviews. Go to windownation.com or simply call 866-90-NATION. Bye.
KFAN.
All right, welcome back to the Power Trip Morning Show. I'm Corey. There's Paul. Where's Marnie? I saw her here earlier.
I don't know where she is. I'm hoping this is how I bring up Hogs, Daddy.
I don't know where Zach is. I don't know where Crystal is. I mean, Crystal, I can see him out there. He's leaving, obviously. I don't know where Parrish is.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
Here's Zach.
Whole place is falling apart. Anybody know where Marnie is?
You didn't hear? Here's
Hi.
Hawk.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, guys. People are disappearing, and people are coming in at the same time. Zacho's doing 15 jobs. It's all
Mark's
happening.
in the hallway.
Mark's in the hallway where he belongs.
I don't know what's
Andrew
happening.
Hyde is cursing at people.
Yep.
It's all happening. And, by the way, breaking news, thanks to the St. Paul Saints for bringing us the news, by the way. And let me give you a little information about what's going on with those St. Paul Saints this weekend. The St. Paul Saints just had 6 hits during a 6-0 loss to the Round Rock Express at CHS Field yesterday. But the 55-66 Saints send Andrew Morris to the mound against Round Rock again tonight at CHS Field. Get your tickets at saintsbaseball.com. We love you, St. Paul Saints. I was just reading online quickly before getting into sports. Eric Stolhansky tweeted it. It's happening. Super Troopers 3 is officially a thing. Production starts this week, and the entire cast is returning. This is our chance. Let's tweet him. Let's text him. Let's get the Power Trip Morning Show in a movie. Last time we had Parrish. I don't care where they're at, where they're filming. I will pay for myself to fly there.
Sure.
And I'm sure you guys will do the same. I want to be in a movie one time in my life. This is
we
our
don't
chance.
we don't need a speaking role.
No.
We just want to be like, the idiots in the back.
Yeah.
I could be getting arrested for masturbating in public. I don't care.
Again?
I'm typecast at this point. You're right. But I don't care. I just want to be in the movie. And Parrish just walked back in. Parrish, you can get it done because you got it done for yourself last time. They're shooting Super Troopers 3 starting next week. It's officially happening. Get the Power Trip in this movie somehow.
I heard that actually late last night or either on my way in this morning maybe about Super Troopers 3, and I cannot wait. And I'm going to be working their phones over for this one. Yeah, because there was a bartender scene in Super Troopers 2 where I definitely should have been the bartender.
See, and I just want to be in the background. I don't care. I just want to say, there I am. Look at me. There I am.
Right. And I mean, literally, that's me in Super Troopers 2. You can see Fletcher a little bit, but me, if you blink at the wrong times, you're going to miss me.
You've still been in a movie.
Yeah, correct.
We want to be in a movie.
Yeah, I'm not in a movie.
No, you're not in a movie.
Being an extra is great. Honestly, it is sauce. It's right up our alley. You just hang out and
perfect.
BS.
That's perfect for me.
That's all you do.
I feel like it's going to be my big break, too. Somebody's going to go, that guy in the background, look at him, slightly chubby, small penis. He's the one we need
Looking
for
for
our next
that.
starring role.
He's the next leading man.
We've been
That's the
looking
guy
for
right
that
there.
for
Yeah,
years.
that guy right there.
And the weird thing is the casting couch works in reverse for you.
Yeah, it does. Absolutely.
That's what the world needs.
Yep, that's right.
It's one more of those guys.
One more of those. Anyway, sports time.
Did Marnie go home?
I think she came and grabbed her vanilla iced coffee.
No, her backpack's still
Oh,
there.
yeah, she's still
I
here.
wonder where she went.
She vanished, though.
Because everybody's going to be here in about 20 minutes. I hope she didn't drive in for nothing.
Well, she got her coffee. She got her vanilla
did get a
iced
free coffee,
there
which
that I got her.
costs her
If
more
you
in
see a
gas getting her.
backpack- If you see a backpack just laying around that somebody left, you're supposed to call the cops.
Yeah, call the cops.
Maybe she snapped.
Yeah, Hawk wants to get back here then.
Yeah, into a Slim Jim?
That would be Hawk's luck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, not when I'm not there.
No, please.
Of all
The kids will get the insurance money if it happens this way.
Yeah.
And you got to be here on Monday. You're just bitter.
Yeah, I'm here just stumbling through the rubble.
I know all my coworkers are dead, but
Frustratingly kicking it.
why not me?
Sauce, would you like to do sports?
I'd love to.
All right.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip. Presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
The Minnesota Twins were swept by the A's after they got rolled 8-3 yesterday. Your Minnesota Twins are 58-69.
Nice.
They battle the awful White Sox tonight in Chicago.
The White Sox battle the awful Twins tonight in Chicago.
Well said. More people will watch Mouth Guitar Guy on Common Show than will attend those games.
Did you write that into your phone?
I did, yeah.
He's reading. I saw him reading.
You can't improv that?
I mean, I could, but I wanted to write it. I thought it was funny.
Dude,
But then I
as
knew
you're
you'd
saying
comment.
as you're saying that, I'm watching Correa with a clutch hit for
Yeah.
Houston at Baltimore right now. Literally, as you're talking about what's happening with the Twins, I'm watching one of our guys do something clutch for his new team.
18 hours ago, you tweeted the Savannah Bananas would beat the Twins.
They would. I mean, yeah, I think so. They could. It'd be the
Probably.
biggest crowd the Twins have ever seen.
K-Jack and all those guys would
Relax, please.
crush them.
Take a deep breath. I think that's his favorite player.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So, yeah, they have played 10 series. Your Minnesota Twins have won 2 since the All-Star break.
During a break a little bit ago, guys, I had another one of those moments where I was supposed to be a sports expert, and I'm just not. Some gentleman was walking by me, going up the stairs, and he goes, "You're from Minneapolis, huh?" And he goes, "Yeah." And he goes, "I'm from Boston." And I go, "Cool." And he goes, "I just wanted to say thank you for all the players you've given us." And I'm like,
Yeah.
Cool. And he goes,
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you go,
thanks.
you think about it, just the greatest players ever. We got David Ortiz, Kevin Garnett, and Randy Moss. And then he mentioned a hockey player as well that came and played for Boston and then won a championship or something like that. I was like, you got me on that one, brother. I don't know how it happens. You're so right. Yeah, thank you. I'm like, you're welcome.
Then you threw him your room number.
He wanted to thank him.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
David Ortiz played for the Twins.
Yeah, he did.
Did you really?
Yeah, of course he
Yeah,
did.
that for
One
sure
of
I knew.
the many players who
Yes, maybe the
went to
best
other
example.
places and
Little?
did way better. You know, you were watching Correa do so many good things now where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Ortiz was that times a billion, leaving
Yeah.
the Twins and
Yeah.
becoming.
He did it to win championships left and right.
No kidding. Did he only play
Yeah.
like for a minute or so?
Yeah, they told
dude.
yeah,
And he sucked.
He sucked.
It
and
was
then
super frustrating here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't get anything for him, right? He
No,
just,
I
we
More or
did let
less
him
just
go.
gave him
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Well, you think you got him up in Boston. Thanks, guys. This is my Boston accent. What do you think of it?
It's not bad.
We got almost nothing for him. We would get more from him if we went to Sweet Martha's Cookies than we got from the Red
Don't read
Sox.
it off your phone, Corey. It's
Yeah,
not
don't
funny
read it
if
off
you
your
I
read
thought
off
it would
your
be
phone.
funny.
Please stop, okay?
It's not great, but hey.
So David Ortiz,
Now I want cookies.
Kevin Garnett,
Yeah.
and Randy Moss, though. Think about that. I've never thought about it until a Boston guy rudely just
Yeah.
criticized me for something I don't care about. But that's pretty crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah,
the
that's
hockey player?
insane.
Any idea,
Hall
Barry?
of Famers. I've been trying to figure
Racking
that
my
out.
brain.
I mean, Charlie Coyle, but that
But
wasn't
no,
a title.
that wasn't for. I was
No.
trying to think who was a Minnesotan on their last title.
I don't know.
I don't know.
2000. What was it?
Hawk knows.
Yeah, this guy
You
over
was
here knows
12?
too. I tell you, he knows.
No, not 12.
What is
What?
that?
What was that?
11. 2011.
Midway between Boston and New York.
Yeah, I'm losing it now. I'm sorry. I have no idea.
Hogs Daddy, there are 4 preseason games tonight, including the Vikings and the Titans at 7 o'clock. Pregame at 5 right here on The Fan.
It's football, and it's happening, and
Hell
it's the
yeah.
final preseason game, and it all comes down to this. A lot of kids, man, can you believe some of these kids who are on the cutting block for the Minnesota Vikings, that we might find out whether they're going to have another year in the league or they're going to be cut or we're going to be able to trade them away. It's big-time stuff happening up here. We're going to trade them to Boston.
I'd rather watch the reptile show at the state fair than watch this preseason
If
game.
you write it down, it's not as funny.
It's not as funny if you write it down.
The Gopher football team opens their season, Hogs Daddy, 6 days from today at 7 o'clock. They will battle Buffalo. They are around a 15.5 to 16.5 point favorite.
I think I'm going. I think I'm going to the game.
Wow, that's the one. You're going to go to the Gopher opener.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited, man. I need some college football in my life. I'm all fired
Yeah,
up
it
by
starts
sports,
tomorrow.
man. I'm surrounded by sports people out here. I'm fired up.
Yeah, the one, there's a bunch of games tomorrow, but the one game that everybody is talking about, if you're Ben Lieber, is Kansas State and Iowa State in Ireland.
Yeah, that's happening. I can't wait. College football.
Are we taking odds on if he actually does go to the game?
Yeah, I'll say he won't. Because as I said yesterday, he's going to roll in here Thursday morning and go, why did I say on the air I'd go to that? I don't want to go to that. I don't want to
Listen,
park.
now I'm going to go just to make you guys lose your bet. What do you think of that?
Well, the easiest $20 I ever made was betting Saucy wouldn't go to the Hall of Fame game.
Yeah.
I still can't believe you took that bet.
Yeah.
You knew we weren't going.
Yeah, but to be fair, I thought maybe Rosie'd still be here and maybe we would go.
And like I said, it would be worth paying you $20 to make you go all the way to the game.
Yes.
So it was a win for me either way.
Correct.
Yes. But you actually did pay me. People don't believe that we exchange money on stupid bets like that. You Venmoed me $20. That was a real bet. You actually paid up.
Yeah.
100% sincere.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if anybody, but Corey, I don't think anybody cares about this story. But
Go on.
Malik Beasley is no longer a target of federal gambling investigation conducted by the Eastern District of New York. So he's no longer under any investigation for gambling.
Cool. Who's that?
He played for us.
The basketball team.
The basketball team.
Okay.
Cool.
I honestly thought like
Right on. That's
The
cool.
Lynx have lost back-to-back games for the first time all season after they lost 75-73 to the Dream. They battle the Fever tonight at 6:30.
Should we be concerned that Marnie is not here?
Yeah, I don't know where she went.
Is she
I saw her
locked
30
out?
She
minutes.
hasn't called. She hasn't
could be locked
texted.
out.
she walked in a while ago.
Parrish, do you want to
I'll go
Because
check the
she's locked out.
bathroom?
Her-
Maybe she had her phone in
You
the.
want me to
Might
go?
be in her
Oh
backpack.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
She
In her
was here at
bag?
7. She was here 40 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And maybe she's got
And no
the
one's
runs.
seen her since.
Yeah,
Yeah, maybe she's in the
just
bathroom.
Maybe Parrish's coffee, he spiked it with something.
That's
He
a
doesn't do
good
that
point.
anymore.
She
He doesn't do
did
that
get
anymore.
here at 7.
Yeah, she did.
She got here at 7. She's been here 40 minutes. Where the hell is
40
she?
minutes off the air.
No idea.
Oh, no.
And again, everybody's
Muss is
going to.
here.
I know. In
Yeah.
15 minutes, there's going to be no available microphones.
Yeah. And I
don't
will
know where
check
she
out,
is.
by the way, when that happens, because you guys aren't going to have enough time to talk to me, so I'll go listen in my room.
Can't blame
And
you.
hammer yourself.
I don't know why you keep saying on a hammer myself.
And why do you got to be so vulgar? Why can't
I
you
don't know
just
why you're so
heavily
vulgar.
imply it?
Yeah,
Just
why am I
Because it's
saying
written in your
vulgar?
phone doesn't
Yeah.
mean you have to say it.
Yeah, good
Turn
point.
around and look Hawk in the eyes.
Hawk, are you going to go back in your room and crank it?
Come on, man.
Well, the way his facial
He
expressions
might
say.
be doing it now.
Oh, wait, that's my... Oh, you talking to me? Are you talking to me?
It's more like Jim Carrey's
that's
Grinch.
More like, it's more like Kevin Nealon's character in that Adam Sandler movie that gets too much plastic surgery.
Are you talking to me? You son of a bitch.
So bad.
I don't think that's a line, is it? I like it.
All right, well, have fun in your room.
Oh, am I done now?
No, he's got 18 minutes left.
Oh, I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Don't kick
I was
him
gonna
out.
say, I'm out of here, man. There's slot machines behind me. You crazy?
Yeah. Have you played the Wizard of Oz one?
Who you talking to?
Yeah.
Yes, I played them
Parrish
all.
is saying he cannot.
He's looked everywhere.
He can't find her.
What?
Has she been kidnapped by Andrew Height?
Is she behind us? No.
This is her bag.
Is she out in like the vestibule?
That is definitely her bag.
Yeah.
Has he checked is she recording commercials? Maybe she just came in and realized the room's full because Jamie and Andrew are
Well,
here.
that's what she said she was doing, but I didn't think it would take her this long.
Yeah, but maybe she's in one of those other studios just
How
recording
many
something.
endorsements does she have?
Sauce?
Oh,
Yeah,
more
I
than
should
you?
answer that.
I don't want to answer
No
that
morning?
because I'm a big
Maybe
baby.
she's in there cranking it.
No, that's you.
Well, I hope
I think
she's
he
alive.
might have found her. He did find her. Marnie, get over here.
Where were you?
What a weird morning.
Okay, she's like,
Was she
what,
done talking
what is
to
she
Valsvik,
waiting
maybe?
for?
I don't
Maybe
know.
she's done talking to Valsvik, or maybe
They're
she's
still
over Kilo two.
talking. There we go. Here she comes.
I never understand what people are doing.
It's
I don't
cool.
either.
I'm just glad she's there. I love her.
Marnie's gone and no one cares.
Yeah, where's the song?
We thought you were in the
Yeah, where'd you
bathroom for
go?
40 minutes, like that kid from summer school, that movie. We thought maybe you had been kidnapped. We're like, does Marnie know that? Like,
Of course.
We didn't know where you were.
I looked in here. Every seat was full. I went in to this production room. Every seat was full, and I told one person. I told one person where I was going.
Who'd you tell?
I
Sauce.
just said she was cutting commercials.
Mm-hmm.
I told him that.
Oh.
what?
Well, then why'd you think I
Why
was in
did
the
you
bathroom
send
or
me on a
lost or
wild
something?
goose chase to check
you
on
did
her?
not say.
At one point on the air, we said maybe she got locked out and her phone and her key card is in her backpack. You didn't say she's
didn't
cutting
say that.
commercials.
That's when I walked
was
out
your
to try and
Me,
find
nobody
her.
called. I thought the show was just humming along.
Perry is like wandering through the hallways
Yeah.
and just yelling out, Mark!
Literally, that's what I was doing.
There was concern and Sauce didn't
I-
say anything.
I was like, what happened to you?
I was walking through the hallways yelling her name.
No, you don't imply it. We're like, I literally said, this is what, 5 minutes ago, I literally said, should we be concerned? Where the hell is she? You didn't say she's cutting commercials. That was, no. And you
And
didn't.
the last person that you would say, hey, I'll just tell Sauce. So
Yeah,
then
I
nobody
was
has to worry
already-
about it.
We got a break. It's 7:45. We got to go to break.
Marnie, all of us were concerned except for Sauce.
One of us
Really?
was super concerned.
I was wandering the halls, literally yelling her name.
Yeah, it was kind of weird, honestly.
Thanks. Well, I just learned the technology and how to cut my own spots, so it takes me a really long time.
I just thought that maybe, just maybe Mark and all those concussions. Just also now he's now wandering the hall.
Yep.
That's, I usually just do that at home.
Break down.
We gotta go to
More
break.
the Power Chip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
We have delays on 94 eastbound from Plymouth to Hennepin Lyndale. And on Highway 100, report of an accident southbound at Minnetonka. Lafayette Freeway slow northbound from the Lafayette Bridge up to 94. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest Total Traffic.
This report is sponsored by the Minnesota Renaissance Festival. This year, the Magic's calling you like never before. Come celebrate the Minnesota Renaissance Festival's 54th anniversary. Now is your time to get discounted tickets. Find your magic at renaissancefest.com. Huzzah!
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here for my amazing friends at 7th Avenue Pizza. I love 7th Avenue Pizza. You can find it all over. Get the meatball pepperoni. It has my face on it. It's my favorite one. They are amazing people, and they make an amazing pizza. You can currently find 7th Avenue Pizza at all Gulf Zone locations.
Standard Water is the standard for basement and exterior waterproofing and foundation repair. Wet basements, cracks in walls, bowing walls, settling foundations. Standard Water does it all since 1977. Free estimates start at standardwater.com. Standardwater.com.
Hi, it's Marnie Gellner back here for LCI Landscapes. You know, they've done a wonderful job in our backyard. We've spent so much time out there this summer. But you know what the best time is? Fall. And thanks to LCI Landscapes, we will be spending a lot of time in the fall in our backyard. And it means you have plenty of time to enjoy, too. If you're thinking about a project or looking into something, give them a call. Check out the website, lcilandscapes.com. They'll give you a consultation. They'll give you some advice. They'll talk through it with you
The St.
and
Paul
help
Saint
you
season
enjoy
is-
your yard as well. lcilandscapes.com.
The St. Paul Saints season is in full swing, and whether it's fireworks, bring your dog to the park, or kids run the bases, it's all about fun. And fun is good. And AAA baseball's not bad either. Get your tickets at saintsbaseball.com.
Have you been injured in an accident? If you have been, it's not a bad I should say it's the opposite. It's a really bad spot to be, right? Nobody wants to be in that spot. You've been hurt. You don't know where to turn. You don't know who to reach out to. Well, look, Schwabel, Getz, and Sieben has heard this thousands of times from Minnesotans that are in your spot. It's unfortunate, but you need somebody you can trust, a name you know, somebody you can reach out to. Schwabel, Getz, and Sieben is local experience, and they are on your side. They are ready to help absolutely as soon as possible. So what I would do is go to Schwabel.com. That's Schwabel.com, or call them today at 612-377-7777.
Hey, it's Nordo here with you. Go back to school deliciously with Whole Foods Market. Wake up with low-priced $3.65 by Whole Foods Market protein waffles and breakfast burritos. Prep lunch boxes quickly with $3.65 brand juice boxes, crackers, dried fruit, and more. And look for sales on no antibiotics ever, ground beef and chicken breast. They make meal prep an absolute breeze. Shop best-in-class finds for back to school at Whole Foods Market, both in-store and online.
Hot.
Builders and Remodelers at buildersandremodelers.com. Let me just tell you right now, I love Builders and Remodelers, and I have for a long time, more than 70 years. You know that, right? Well, here's the thing. You need new windows in your home. Here's why you need to call my friends at Builders and Remodelers. First, triple pane Elements windows are the highest rated windows in the industry and only available from B&R. Second, your custom-built windows are installed by trained and certified professionals. Third, the warranty is incredible. For a limited time, qualified buyers get incredible 5 years, no interest. Builders and Remodelers at buildersandremodelers.com. Nobody does it better.
Ah, the sounds of back to school time. There's plenty to about this time of year. So let Cane's take something off your plate by putting something on it. Like the most craveable hand-battered cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce. It's going to be a great school year.
Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
At Rasmussen University, we offer a full suite of nursing programs from pre-licensure to doctoral. Online and on campus.
5 seconds, Hawk.
Programs vary by campus. Learn more at rasmussen.edu/Minnesota.
Hot.
When it comes to toppers, well, let's just say it. Radco's been and always is going to be the class of their own. That's right. Radco's business was built off capping off your truck with the most dependable, durable, and affordable fiberglass and aluminum toppers from Lear and Fast Top Outlander and, of course, Radco's own line of premium toppers. And from August 21st through September 2nd, save an additional $200 on most Lear models. Come on now, it's Radco. 4 metro locations plus St. Cloud. Radco, it's your truck. Have it your way.
Catch the Great Dora Fiesta Fantastica Parade every Saturday starting at 3 p.m. Learn more at NickelodeonUniverse.com.
This is Minnesota's sports station. FM 100.3, KFXN Minneapolis, St. Paul, the sports leader.
Join us out at the Minnesota State Fair now through Labor Day for your favorite fan shows, chances to win great prizes, and to stock up on our new KFAN swag. Come find us in Carousel Park at the KFAN booth, powered by Culligan. Stop by the Culligan Hydration Station at the Minnesota State Fair in the corner of Dan Patch and Cosgrove. Fill your bottle for free with cold Culligan water. Culligan, water you love.
Minnesota State Fair kicked off yesterday. It's Muss's favorite thing. It's one of our favorite things. We'll be there
12
tomorrow.
12 days of hell.
Well, it should be 14. We'll be there tomorrow, noon to 2. Most of the Power Trip Morning Show, except for Chris, who's still in Las Vegas.
Yep.
Chris, final segment for you before you get out of here, like you said, because we're going to have the studio absolutely packed in a second for the initial semifinal. Marne, for the last 40 minutes, we were concerned. We're like, is Marne dead? Where is she? It'd be nice if she got on the microphone before 8 o'clock. This man is the opposite. I wish he was lost, but he's here. Dov found him a microphone.
Hi.
Hello, Dov
is the best. Hi, Mussy.
Muss,
Love you, buddy.
Muss.
Hi, Zach.
Hi, Dov.
How are
You
you?
look good on camera, Dov.
Oh, thank you. You as well, sir.
Now, hang on a second. When you won your quarterfinal, didn't you promise to wear like a Juggalo outfit or
No,
a
everybody
strawberry?
promised for me.
I mean, I feel like you're letting all the Juggalos down by just coming in with a Vikings sweatshirt.
I was standing in my closet like, what am I going to wear?
Did you say hi to Tommy?
I did, yeah. He said, shh. I looked at my strawberry jersey and decided against it. But next time I will. I'll wear it. I'll wear it in the next round.
All right. Should we do Vikings news?
Absolutely. We got a game tonight, brother.
No, we don't.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
right,
we do.
Hogs?
Are you out of your mind?
No,
Of course
no.
we do.
Yeah, that's why
Marne's
Hogs
so
is flying
excited
the
she-
late-night flight.
Yeah, exactly. And Marnie couldn't. She's too excited. She was
She was
breaking down
wandering.
film for the last 40 minutes.
Yeah,
No, she was cutting spots.
Yeah.
Everybody knew
Yeah,
that. We all knew where she was.
Vikings news
Yeah.
on the Power Trip.
I mentioned it.
you inferred it.
I insinuated.
Heavily implied
Heavily implied it, yeah.
Especially when all of us said we're concerned. You heavily implied you knew exactly where she was.
Yeah, that made
Oh,
you suspect
man.
number one, by the way.
Well, she's here
because
now.
Yeah.
You knew where she was, and you didn't say a word.
Thanks everybody for texting too.
Yeah. You
Nothing.
bet. Yeah, we didn't
Oh,
hear
yeah.
that.
That is a good point.
Yeah, we didn't even think of that.
Well, one of the theories is that your phone
Yeah.
might be in your backpack that was just mysteriously left there.
Yeah.
We didn't care enough to test that theory, but
Yeah, but we thought about it.
And
Bunch
there's,
of geniuses running this show.
We get
And
charged by
Dobbs
the
here.
wire
Yeah,
when it comes
correct.
to text. Yeah, right.
Yep.
So Vikings game tonight at 7 o'clock. Pregame starts at 5. Saucy and I, by the way, 5:45 on the pregame with my main man, Mussman, over there. Breaking it all down for you. Lots of jobs on the line tonight. We'll find out so much more about the squad, including these things, Sauce.
Well, I
Well,
think
hang on. Can we try this? Since let's say I don't listen tonight.
Okay.
Can we, since Muss is here, can Muss do a mock segment with the two of you? So if nobody tunes in at 5:45, they can still hear it right now at 7:54. Muss,
Well,
give it a shot. Let's see what this sounds
What,
like.
at 4:50 this morning, I sent you guys my
Oh, that was you?
I have it
Yeah.
right here. Yeah.
the breakdown.
You sent us the nudes.
Yeah, let's practice. Let's see what this segment's going to sound like. Go.
All right. Well, we're going to see
Go
a
ahead,
lot
Muss.
of Max Brosmer. Do we actually think Brosmer will be QB2? I don't think so. I think it's going to be Howell, mostly because it has more to do with the veteran being able to be there with a quarterback that has not played really one snap regular
You're not
season.
making people want to listen right
Yeah,
now.
no, I am not going to listen if this is what it's going to sound like. We haven't even gotten to the other parts yet.
I'm going to go
It's-
find Marnie.
Jeez.
No, but okay. All right. You guys, you break it down. Max Brosmer, is he going to be QB2?
Can you believe Max Brosmer is being thought of as the quarterback number 2? It's going to be Sam Howell. Sauce?
I think it's going to be somebody who isn't on the roster. I think they keep 3 quarterbacks, and Brosmer's one of them. And I think somebody like Jameis Winston, who may be cut by the Giants, is their quarterback.
What are they going to do now with the fact that they got rid of Harrison Phillips? Are they doing that to open up some money to get a wide receiver number 2?
I think it's a good point, and we are going to have plenty of money to do that. But also, I think Harrison Phillips had been demoted to number 2 behind the guy with 3 names. What do you think, Sauce?
I think you're 100% correct. I think they moved that money because it also comes off the books next season when they are a little bit over the cap, so it helps in every aspect of what they're trying to do and build a team, not just for this year, but in the coming years.
The biggest key is, okay, what is going to be the outcome and the score for today's game? I'm going to ask Hawk first.
Yes, okay. This is what we do every time, Corey. And for those of you, it's a great bit. Marnie, you
Great
might
bit.
not have heard this. This is a cornerstone bit to the Vikings pregame. Okay, you ready?
Hit
I
me.
think the Vikings win 35-21. It's going to be a big day for our quarterback, Max Brosmer. He's going to really set some people on fire.
And for you, Meat Sauce, what do you think?
I think it's going to be a big game for everybody, including Max Brosmer. The Vikings win 35-24.
See, no, the bit is, in case you didn't find that funny, Sauce barely hears me and tries to repeat exactly what I say, word for word, but he always gets it a little bit wrong, proving that even though he's hearing, he's not listening.
But correct me if I'm wrong, didn't that bit start because you accidentally almost exactly copied Hawk's prediction once, and then we made fun of you,
I
and
think
then,
so,
and then
yeah.
afterwards,
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was the same score and almost the same take,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
it was like, did you not just hear exactly what Chris just
Yeah,
said?
that sounds like something I would do, yeah.
Honky, I want to see the angle you're going to take with this one. Banana ball, your thoughts?
Listen, I'm a big fan of banana balls. They smell better than normal balls. And from what I've been told, they taste better. Not real sure.
What do you think of the peel?
I think it has real appeal. You know, I used to think they weren't really good. They're all wrinkly and stuff like that. But these days, as I get older, I respect them more.
Sauce, your take?
They can be slippery.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think PA likes saying banana ball more than he likes actually seeing the banana ball.
Well, there's
Dob
that.
is all riled up over there.
I am. Yeah.
So can't wait for the game tonight. Yeah, it's going to be great. Game 3.
It's going to be great, right?
Okay, no, seriously, think about this. It is day 2 of the state fair, the 12 days of hell, and then also game 3 of the preseason. This confluence of happening, I hate it.
What do you hate
it's
more?
It's worse.
Confluence of happening.
Yeah, it's confluence of happenings.
What does that
It's
even
the new
mean?
M.
No,
Night Shyamalan
confluence.
movie.
That's where two rivers come together.
Tonight?
Yeah.
No, but Confluence of Happening is the title of the podcast.
I just put
I'm
it in.
just hoping to beat Pasty Vader here.
I'm going to say this.
I like that, Nick.
Vader?
Who do you think is Pasty Vader?
You?
It's clearly me.
No,
man.
it's
That's
absolutely
your new nickname.
Swedberg.
Sweat boss.
How can that not be me?
You're pasty, you wear all black.
Yeah, I'm.
And
if
you're
anybody's
negative as hell.
Yes.
You're a pasty baby.
Yeah, Hawk, see? Hawk's going to pasty bait in his room soon.
Oh.
Ours is okay. They can't see it on the
Okay.
radio. They
That was
can't
a
see
lot.
it. They can't see it.
Hawk, why are your knuckles so beat up? Were you punching?
Oh yeah, it might have been.
Oopsies.
Oh, I think it's the computer room.
Dad, you ever punched somebody in the face?
Yes.
You have.
Yes.
That's,
Was
part
it?
of how, that's how juggalos hug.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. At the gathering, that's how you get in.
Yeah.
That's right.
Was it somebody you liked or did not like? Like, was it a friend that you got into a fight with, or some rando in
It was
Minnetonka?
a random person.
Ooh,
Yeah.
in
Was it
Minnetonka?
super-
No.
Was it sauce?
No.
Can you say what it was over?
Probably nothing.
Yeah, I mean, what did she,
Outside
what
of
did
a
she
bar,
say to
for
make
sure.
you so mad?
Jeez.
Hawk deserved it.
On the stream. Was it over a female?
It depends on which instance.
Oh, multiple times. Was there alcoholic beverages involved?
Yeah, that's usually what's involved,
Okay.
which is not a
Have
good thing.
you also been punched
I
in
have.
the face?
Yes, I have.
How many times?
Handful. Not as many times as Hawk, but
Yeah.
probably
you can
count on
tell.
one hand. Yeah.
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 But you got to fight back, right, Hawk?
Yeah.
Did you
listen,
and Sauce ever battle? Like physically battle as brothers?
No, not maybe in our really young teenage years, but
Did you ever
not really.
spoon?
Yeah. Oh yeah, constantly. Yeah.
Are you brothers from a very cold part of the world?
You thinking
One more
of the
time?
Olsons?
One more time.
You know what I'm saying?
I bet 3 months mortgage that the answer is yes.
Yeah. I think it was by accident. Wait a minute, you did what?
That sounds like me.
It does. You guys should probably let me go. I think I've gone off the rails.
How is it out there, Hawk?
Dude, I got to tell you, it's awesome. It's last night was I was talking to my Uber driver on the way to see the best band that is currently rocking the stages, Buck Cherry. And I said, man, it seems really kind of. We were driving down Las Vegas Boulevard in an Uber, and I'm like, I don't think I've done this without any traffic ever. And I know it was Wednesday night, but I said, was it Wednesday night? Yeah, no, it was Thursday night. I said, it seems like it's pretty slow here. And he goes, it's been this way for a lot of the year. He said, people just started coming to Vegas as much as they were anymore. And that's how it felt. It was pretty dead until I got back here to Circa, and it was pretty packed.
So are you in that place right off the sportsbook area?
No, it's right in the back.
No, he's in the sports.
Yeah,
book.
those booths in the back.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Such a cool spot.
How
Yeah.
far are you
Hello.
from the nearest Buffalo?
It's right behind him.
It's literally right behind me. It's
One floor
Yeah.
up.
What
If
a
Marnie and I
beautiful
Venmoed you $20 each, could you go powerbomb that
you
real
know
quick?
what? I already did, and you guys lost. I'm sorry. I'm real sorry about that.
All right, dude. See you on Monday or
Love
what?
you, Hogs.
Absolutely, I'll be there, and I'll be 5:45 your time. I'll be on the pregame show tonight. So have fun. Good luck, everybody. Go
Love
Swedberg.
you.
Go Team Swedberg. I'm Team Swedberg all the
Oh
way.
my! You are overselling
He's in a
it.
contract year.
That's smart thinking.
Yep. All right. We'll ask Marnie about the links. We'll do Fan 5. Dav is here. Must is here. Swedberg's here. Sauce is here. They square off in 15 minutes in semifinal number 1. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
KFAN Total Traffic.
From the 1-800-ASK-GARY Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays on the crosstown eastbound from Tracy to Highway 100. 35W slow northbound from 31st Street to 94. 394 delays eastbound from Penn to 94. 94 with delays eastbound from Olson Memorial Highway to 394.
Here we go,
I'm
Hawk.
Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
Hey, It's Chris Hockey one more time for Radco, the place you need to get your topper for your truck. You know, that's where you get everything for your car, truck, or SUV. But when it comes to toppers from Lear, from Radco's own line, you're not going to get a better topper anywhere from better people. And whether you want aluminum or any kind, go to Radco. And check out, by the way, everything from WeatherTech mats to whatever you might need to take that next outdoor excursion, to whatever you might need just to make that car, truck, or SUV the car, truck, or SUV of your dreams. It's Radco. They sponsor the Initials game. They sponsor the I should say Vikings News. They've been with us for a long time. It's Radco, your truck accessory pro stores. Thank you, Radco.
This report is sponsored by This
Lowe's.
Labor Day at Lowe's. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, get next-day delivery on hundreds of appliances. Valid on eligible in-stock orders through 9/10/25. Selection varies by location. Order by 4 p.m. Subject to product and driver availability. Fees based on purchase. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce. I wanted to make my home more energy efficient, so I decided to try a Home Energy Squad visit from Excel Energy. The team was great. They were courteous and quiet, inspected everything thoroughly, and gave me clear explanations. They even did safety checks. I'm already loving the immediate feeling of a more comfortable home and the peace of mind knowing my house is more energy efficient. Do not miss out on this. Visit excelenergy.com/squad. That's excelenergy.com/squad to schedule your Home Energy Squad visit today. Sponsored by Excel Energy.
iHeart presents the Big Three Basketball Championship and 8th Annual All-Star Game. Miami 305's Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson taking on Montrezl Harrell and Dr. J's Chicago Triplets for the title. Plus Dwight Howard, Greg Monroe, and more. CBS Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific.
Coming to the Twin Cities in December, it's the 2026 World Junior Hockey Championship. Team USA has gone back-to-back! Tomorrow's superstars of the NHL will be in your backyard as Team USA looks for a third consecutive goal.
There's so much pride involved. You know, it's Game 7 every single night. Everybody's playing for that gold medal.
Watch USA fight for gold in every preliminary game. Buy now at WorldJuniorsMN26.com.
Hey, it's Meat Sauce here from my friends at Sana Supply Company. You can find them at the Minnesota State Fair in the Home Improvement Building. You can ask them all the questions you want to ask them about their great saunas. I have one. It's outstanding. Check them out at the Minnesota State Fair or online at SanaSupplyCo.com.
At Rasmussen University, we offer a full suite of nursing programs from pre-licensure to doctoral, online and on campus. Programs vary by campus. Learn more at rasmussen.edu/Minnesota.
Hey, it's Chris Hockey. Whew, it's a scorcher out there. But in the new Cat 275 or 285, you're chilling. Air-conditioned, sealed cab, and built to conquer. And through August, get a $3,000 trade-in bonus on competitive equipment. Check it out now at ZieglerCat.com/specials.
From the LevelMN.com Weather Center.
This report is sponsored by Meineke. Meineke, your one-stop shop for total car care with over 50 years of experience and financing options that let you fix now and pay over time. You can trust your keys with Meineke. Engines, brakes, tires, oil. Meineke, doing car care right.
Building beautiful lives and livable landscapes, 1 yard at a time. LCIlandscapes.com.
Fan forecast.
It's beautiful out. Perfect weather because Swedberg's here.
Podcast us anywhere and anytime through the free iHeartRadio app. Download and search KFAN. Just another way to listen to the Fan.
All right, the room is pretty full. Sauce, you've switched seats.
Hi.
Your brother's here. Moss is here.
Hello.
Pasty Vader's here. Again, I just assumed that was me, but apparently that's you. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's me.
Cool. Okay, so here's the thing. is
He's
every
not
time
wearing black right now, though.
Every time he walks down the hall, you can almost hear the Emperor's March as he's walking down to, well...
Has it occurred to you that...
Tell me something that I was doing wrong.
That you might be the only person who reacts that way?
Yeah, I'm not afraid of him. I'm just in awe of how handsome
he is. It was just like, okay, well, you can't call him Darth Vader because he's just Pasty Vader.
Man, that's.
Sure.
I feel like that's really rude.
And I say that. Okay, the son hates him and you, Corey.
Well, how do you...
Oh, yeah, like you're Mr. Bronze.
Yeah, correct. Look out, Mr. Universe.
Yeah, I used to be a ginger. Now I'm just gray.
Are you all right? It's not our fault you hate
I'm
the
working
fair.
my way there. I got you. I'm getting there.
Yeah, I want to clarify something.
Yes, sir.
So I saw you last night at the fair.
Yes.
And you're talking with listeners and you seem to be enjoying yourself. Are you telling me that deep down you hate the listeners?
Wow.
No, I hate the fair.
Why?
But
That's where the listeners are.
Why don't you like the fair, Moss? Why don't you like it? It's great food.
Mr. Go out for 2 days.
We're going 3.
Yeah, because stupid-ass
wow,
Zach and Sauce peer pressure me into doing tomorrow's show. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to go play cards.
This is my 28th state fair. And, the 12 days of hell.
Come on.
Seriously.
It's not that bad. It's
no,
food.
if you're going for funds, that's great.
I think the mistake we've made is not getting him in like a limo down there.
Yeah.
Well, that would be nice.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
No, okay, good. But no. If you have to walk with purpose at the state fair, you are going to be an angry.
Corey
angry
walks
person.
with purpose at the state fair.
Look, I'm not great at very many things, but I am an elite walker. Sauce?
Yes, he is. I can't keep up with him.
I walk with purpose. I'm a fast walker. I can dodge and move. I know where
he's
I'm
pretty
going.
good.
Just keep up with me.
Yeah.
If football was played at walking, he'd be an excellent running
Yeah,
back.
I'd be a first round pick.
I will say
let's
that's
go.
the one thing I do enjoy when there's so many people there at the fair. And then, like last night, it was crazy how
there are
many
a lot of
people
people there.
Have you
But
guys
I love-
seen the forecast for the next couple of
It's supposed to be
days? Like
stunning.
Perfect.
upper 60s?
Perfect.
I heard it was
There
gonna rain
could
today.
There's gonna
be
be so many people.
400,000 people
Good.
at the fair. We're going to set some records.
So the fun thing is, and okay, Parrish, you can relate to this.
Yeah?
No, you're Paul. I know. I pointed the other way.
I'm
How
Parrish.
can you see past me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're giant.
That's a great
head.
question.
Yeah. Try and find Marnie.
Superhero?
But you know how you that like field vision, the
Peripheral
rink vision,
Peripheral.
Yeah. And you're just sitting there the whole time going, okay, how can I manage going through here? And
Oh,
then
yeah.
you get like kind of excited about it a little bit, where you're just like, oh, I saw them coming this way, and then I went this way. It's kind of fun.
Well, you don't want to look past him either, though, because last night I ran over like a 10-year-old. Because I was looking for the booth, and I was
Wait, what happened?
nothing.
Some 10-year-old ran back to their parents and was like, Pasty Vader just ran me over.
Daddy, the pale man hit me.
Jim Gaffigan just ran over me.
Thanks. That's great.
Pale man sounds like some internet hoax that kids fall for.
Right.
Man, I love the fair.
Yeah, it's great.
You're nuts.
Yeah, we're going tomorrow. And to be
Hear
fair,
me out though. Is it kind of like a reverse Rosen? Is it like you just get so tired of getting recognized at the fair that you just want to live in anonymity, like when you're not at the fair?
No. It's just
Not a problem.
Crowds are tough for me, honestly. And I've been doing this for how long? If I'm up on stage, I'm totally good. But if I have to be down in the crowd, I'm going to lose my mind.
Right. You don't like to be with the unwashed.
No.
The regular folk.
Yeah. Stand by Dov.
Wait, unwashed and regular folk?
Little plug for the fair today. I'll be there on Common's show playing Password with Lil B and Max and Common, and who's the fourth?
It's
me, Little B, Max,
and
Common. That's it.
Yeah, so I assume you and B are on the same team.
Yeah, with Antenna, he'll be there too.
Right.
I don't know. Brandon asked me if we wanted to be together or split up. I'm like, where are the reigning champs? I don't care. But
Those
anyway,
are the reigning
Common Man
champs.
Show program Password live at the fair today.
I will see
today.
you there because I'll be with Alec Lewis today.
Ooh.
9 to noon, filling in.
Well, how are you going to get there by 9?
It's going to be. Well, I don't have to start at 9, but it'll be close.
I don't care.
What are they going to have you talk about?
Wow. But you hate being there? You hate the listeners?
Tommy was there last night. I saw Tommy there.
Yeah.
I love this man because
Shocking.
he's given me everything I've ever had in my life.
And trying to
Why
take
are
it
you
away.
pointing at
And
Dov?
always, oh, yeah, well, Dov, of course, yeah, because we smooch.
Wow, your mic's on.
He's aware.
All right, let's do a quick fan five because then we got to play initials after this, and one of you gets to move on to the finals, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Sauce, that's your key to hit the button.
I don't know where it
You're
went.
texting.
Well, I don't normally sit here, man.
I'm trying.
This?
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by Builders and Remodelers.
All right, thanks, builders and remodelers. All right, Marnes, The Lynx lost 75-73 to Atlanta. They got outscored 21-13 in the fourth. A lot of turnovers. You were in New York. I want to hear about that briefly. But also, I think this got lost in the shuffle, but I know people have tweeted about this in the last 24 hours. Despite being the team with the best record in the WNBA and one of the favorites, if not the favorite, to win the title, they have locked in a top 4 draft pick in next year's draft, right? Because of Chicago sucking.
Yes.
Is that accurate?
Yes, that was part of when we traded down the Angel Reese draft last year when Chicago took Angel Reese and then we were next on the board. That was the pick that was part of making that trade. And because Chicago is not going to make the playoffs, they are a lottery team. And so the Lynx, yes, have Chicago's pick in the draft. So potentially could win a WNBA championship and get the number 1 overall pick.
That's pretty cool.
If the ping pong balls fall the right way.
What went wrong in New York and against Atlanta last night?
First time the Lynx have lost consecutive games all season. They still have a 5.5 game lead, so they will be the number 1 team going into the playoffs. I think they just need to get healthy. They need to get Nafisa Collier back on the court. She's close. She's been at practices. She was part of the shoot-arounds. She's just not quite ready to go yet. They play again tonight at Indiana, then Sunday at home against Indiana. So hopefully Fee is part of one of those games. We really need her back, and we need to just get a little rest and get regrouped for the playoffs. Nobody should be panicking. Everything is fine. This is still the best team in the W. They have a little hiccup here right now, and the final game of the season is the second week of September. So as long as you're right by mid-September, everything's going to be all right.
All right.
Sweet.
I'm looking at the stream.
Nafisa back, man.
And you can, where can you find this, right?
KFAN.com/watch.
I was just wondering, while she was doing that whole thing, and Marne is the best, I'm wondering what Parrish was playing with.
Gross.
Interesting way to word that.
Perry?
Oh, my Lord. The cord? Yeah.
I was just mesmerized by what you were doing there.
Honestly, I thought maybe it's because I was completely fell asleep because I unlocked a code back here when Hawk turns the freaking heat up. There's a nice little cool breeze right in this corner.
Yeah, he puts it at like 76.
So, yeah,
What?
I'm going to be hanging out.
You didn't know that?
You just looked like you got really handsy.
Yeah. Oh, I literally was just, I was playing with the cord.
Wow.
And the not my cord, the headset cord, and enjoying the cool breeze.
Looks like you have a little whip back there.
When Hawk comes in here, right when the show starts, he puts the thermometer up as high as it'll go.
And mind you,
isn't that what it's called?
Thermostat.
High up on the wall. He moves it up. Yeah, well, he takes his temperature.
Rectally.
Yeah, well, I would.
76 degrees. That's hell.
76,
And he's in jeans back here every day.
Icky.
That's why I don't leave my house.
So warm. So, I'm going to be hanging out in this corner a lot on Fridays. So you're going to get that view a lot, whatever Musk just enjoyed.
You'll be hanging out in the corner playing with your cord.
Yeah. That's
wow.
Teenage years.
What? You're not that.
Greg, you know you could fire all of us.
I know.
Kind of wants to.
That's why Dobbs smiling because he's untouchable. Yeah, you're connected enough. You could probably have him lose his job, too.
Every day I ask myself, why does this work?
Yep. I don't know. All right, when we come back, $97,500 up for grabs. The initials jackpot thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union. One of you listeners gets to call in and take a crack at the initials. We are going to implement the Dov Lambert rule when we come back. We'll explain it, and then the 4 of you square off in semifinal number 1. Sauce, Greg Swedberg, Dov Lambert, seed 44, and Michael J. Mussman, seed 45. That's right after this on The Fan.